Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
What's going on? Today we've got something real juicy and fresh off the press.
I'm listening to Eloquence at the default speech rate, which is horrible. I need to fix it. Did you finally get your key, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
But it won't come in useful today.
No, but, down the road, it very well might. And it's definitely coming useful in your daily use of computers.
Hello, Exterminator. Hello, everybody. Let me get to my laptop so I can read stream chat while we're playing this wonder of a game.
By the way, my TW Blue, as you might recall, when I had to hard reboot my computer, broke, and I reinstalled it, and it mostly works except for one kind of minor detail. The speech thing doesn't work. It literally just makes noises, but it doesn't speak. So I have to use the visible interface, which is very clearly kind of an afterthought. It's very fun. But for this, it's going to be perfectly fine.
And I have streamed. Did you not? PG13 drive furiously.
Carrie, hello Carrie on Twitter says, "Caw, caw." I'm listening. I don't know what the thing was about. Let me fix that eloquence thing I was just talking about as well. Alt Y on that shit.
Hello, McKenna. Glad to have you on board. Oh,
Ghetto, I'm glad to have.
God damn it, Mariana! What are you?
Today's stream is brought to us also by Obligatory Coke. I don't know if I've done that before on a stream, haven't I? Yeah.
Nice. Canned Coke.
Yep.
Canned Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Yay! So this is gonna be great. You can place your bets. Do you think we will find health potions? Or no?
Is this the right game for that? We will at least find a bandage.
Will we find the health potion equivalent? Will there even be health?
Yeah.
Will we be able to win the race? Whatever
Also, fun fact.
that means.
Just how many races? I think there's gonna be more than one race. I would hope.
There will be one race. It'll be the start test race in the guy's office.
Yep.
Wow, lots
recall,
of pessimism here for potions.
Hello, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
So for anyone joining us, you can chat to us either on YouTube or on the Discord. We have a Discord when the link is in the description. You can also donate. And actually, I need to open the alert box.
Oh shit. I have the alert box, I think.
I hope so.
You know what? Oh, but I do need to open the page because for some reason I still don't get told who actually donates, which is not great.
Well, I have a look at it as well now.
Log in.
Remember.
Twitch.
Ooh. Hi, Geek Joystick. Nice to meet you. It's cool to see people returning and hopefully enjoying this. This stream should be interesting if the last couple have been, kind of a regular thing for people that like.
Encountered 5 enemies. Woo! Yeah, 50 damage. Woo! Tent flaps. Woo! Goblin. Was it goblins?
Goblin. Yeah.
Goblin fur tent.
There were a lot of.
Still not over it.
So there were actually, Connor suggested we cut that out. I will get around to it. The reason there is no audio archive of the last stream, is because YouTube DL and Ubuntu and anything Debian based, as you know, is well known for keeping up to date. It has been keeping up to date, and I have been lazy uploading from my computer. So that's why those haven't been posted yet. I'm gonna actually see if maybe they have finally gotten around to getting YouTube Yell up to date. If they have, then, you know, that would be good.
All right.
Either
Meanwhile, the
way,
background music is raving. Getting in the mood for high-speed, action-packed, fast-paced races.
Oh, I bet. Actually, I mean, that sounds like racing music, I guess. That's appropriate. I mean,
Moonwalks, indeed. Oh, yeah. Are we going to be walking on the moon? Are we going to perform one small step for, what was his face? Nigel?
It was taken out, then it was brought back. And it's still there, I think.
Yeah, it got reinstated. I think they removed a bunch of the test code.
Yep.
So now it's untested software. Oh no. Oh, whatever are we going to do? Okay. Do we waste more time, or do we get straight into it? Okay, I'm just gonna set it up.
Guess what?
Press the escape key to exit the current game.
Oh.
Press page up or page down to raise or lower the background music's volume.
Yeah, it's a combination of adventure and driving.
Welcome to...
Guess what? YouTube Jail is still not updated.
Whoa! Why did it start? Stop! I pressed space in Spotify, but it still did the key. Well, let's try that again.
Wow. What happened?
C key to listen to the credits.
And now we just need to set up the scene. Huh? Oh. Here it is. So.
Oh, never mind. I think it was updated, but for some reason it wants to install like 60 other packages along with it. Do I do it? This is how you sysadmin. Hello?
Hello?
What is happening? I'm so confused. I'm very confused.
Yeah, hold on. I'm setting up the game capture.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So yeah, so this is kind of a game in the style of Blind Quest. I think it's literally on the same engine, and one of the people that worked on Blind Quest worked on this one.
Let me quickly do
except instead of fighting a lot of random shit, you're driving around.
Okay, that still works. No. It's just testing it. I'm testing it. Okay. Let's just quickly make sure that you can see the game.
Yeah, the concept demo of a new beat 'em up thing that actually happened like the day after we scheduled this stream, which is cool. We actually did play it, not on stream, but we played it, and rest assured we'll get to it.
Yes,
because it is actually really good. I have to be honest. If you guys haven't heard, Scarlet Shell, and I think the reason I should probably bring this up even now is because the guy
there's a Kickstarter.
Yes,
and if you like beat 'em ups, especially like ones like this where there's actually like, you know, try the demo, try it out for yourself. I feel like it's worth it. It might be worth seeing if we can get it to its goal, especially because its goal isn't even that big. We should be able to do it.
You're the only person who pronounces my name right. How do you pronounce his name? Because I wasn't.
McKenna.
I don't want to make McKenna.
His name. Okay. Are you gendering?
Her name. See, the problem with my language is that it burns some things into your head, and they're horrible things.
Do not. Okay, so let's get started. I think it's control to start a new game. Also, I was literally just guessing. I have no idea how to pronounce anyone's name. Fake it till you make it. All right, let's go.
But yeah,
Welcome
you should
to
back.
Moon
You should
City.
try that game.
Hi.
I don't know if it's a real welcome. Moon City is the worst city on Earth.
Really?
On one hand, by day, well-dressed gentlemen who try to do business with respectable people.
Music is kind of
On the other
loud.
hand, at night,
I'm sorry.
clandestine races and huge quantities
What?
of drugs.
The music,
Which are handled
not
by the
you.
same people who wear elegant suits during the day and hold electoral meetings. And between
Sounds-
day and night,
it sounds
a few
well
honest
balanced.
people trying to do their job. This is the story of an honest man, a policeman, Vergil, who recently moved
Oh,
to Moon
Vergil,
City where
that's
he
what
lived
it
as a
was.
child. He came to visit his sick father and to be closer to him, and he was definitively transferred to the hell of Moon City. Now, he's at the police station. Use tab and shift tab to explore the environment.
All right,
forward
this
and backwards.
the music is
Use the
kind of
control key
loud.
to examine the interactive elements.
Yep, can we
Space
adjust
bar to
that
open
without
the pause
adjusting the
menu,
sound
and
effects?
the I key
Something.
to access
Nope.
inventory.
So we'll just
You
have
have
to
reached
try and not talk
Moon
over it.
City Police.
So yeah, I'm sorry, McKenna, as I said.
Press tab to move.
I always get into these situations with a chat. Why is it always me? Most of the time. Like 99.9%.
I mean, the name kind of gives it away a bit. Okay, so can we turn down? Oh, thank God.
Window.
Oh, thank
How did
God.
you do it? Wait, how did you do it?
Page down. I was
Oh, wow.
actually
That-
surprised
that
that
actually
worked. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it does work.
Well, that's good.
Okay, I don't want to turn it off completely, but... All right, so we are in the police
Plant.
plant.
Fire extinguisher. Commissioner Fox. To main hall. Window. Plant. Window.
All right, let's start looking at some stuff.
The streets outside can be seen from here.
Really?
Plant. A normal looking palm plant. Fire extinguisher. Oh, that's broken.
Oh, it's great.
Commissioner Fox. He's Vergil's
So, yeah,
commissioner of the new police station he's been assigned to. He asked him to escort a politician that is waiting outside nearby with a police car to the east side of the city. He reminds him to get his documents, which unfortunately are in his office, that is, on fire. That's what that smell Vergil sniffed in the corridor was. He says Vergil will have to extinguish the fire immediately.
I love how casual this whole thing is. I mean, I already mentioned this when we played the preview of this game.
To main
But,
hall.
well,
Yeah,
Point still
things are
stands.
just, things just happen to be on
your
fire
first
right now.
puzzle, your first puzzle is that your police station is just on fire and just kind of casually.
Oh,
doing
it did
your
say
whole-
page down to lower the music? Whoops.
Yeah, I didn't hear. Yeah.
Whoops.
Shows how much we are paying attention.
This game
That's
is
that's-
Fury Driver, as you can see in the
Sign-
description. Look in the description.
Sign-
Look in the description.
sign of things to come of us paying attention.
Window.
Okay.
To main hall.
So I guess this fire extinguisher ain't no good. So I guess we're just gonna buy. It's fine. We
Main
can,
hall of the police station. In contrast to Fox's office, it's completely gray and has no discernible features. And
My
there is no
heartfelt thanks
furniture,
for playing
just
this game.
doors to the
It means
offices.
I don't have to.
You
so
have
I'm going to
reached
give the
main
money
hall.
I'd otherwise have to give to the association too. You
Press tab to move.
Thank you.
Connor.
Yes, we will
Oh
play
my
this
God.
game for you. It's fine. It's fine. You will see it all. All right. So we're in a hallway.
To Fox's office. To Vergil's office. To corridor. To Moon City. To Fox's office.
Can we just leave?
To Fox's. To Moon City. Vergil needs a car and his documents. He has to look for them first.
Oh.
To Vergil's office.
All right. You know what? Fine. We'll just we can
Vergil
probably.
can't access the office because there's a small fire going on there. He needs to extinguish it first.
What a wimp. Head on in the
How
fire.
I love how this is so casual. Oh, there is a small.
The office is on fire. You kind of
I
need to
think the guy
extinguish
was-
it.
To corridor.
I think the guy was literally just reading the script and he didn't know what was coming. It literally sounds like it. It was like he can't access the office because there is a fire going on there. Oh, what?
All right. Well, I mean,
An empty corridor. There's a fire extinguisher and a metallic door at the end that leads
but
to the
that means
garage.
it's not empty. You
have
lied.
reached corridor. Prison
Yes, man.
cell.
How inconvenient,
Prison
right?
cell.
Fire extinguisher.
Why does this is always a thing in audio game association games?
To garage.
You'll have these,
To main hall. Prison cell.
and then you'll have that.
Fire extinguisher.
All right, let's grab this bad boy.
This seems to function well. Vergil can use it to put out the fire in the office.
How do you know? Did you just try it? But that means it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, don't worry about the MVDA con because I haven't actually been there myself. But when there were like 70 people in the channel, apparently Team Talk took like a minute to actually connect. Like it takes that long for it to like load the channel list or something, I guess. It's really sad. Well, anyway, now that we have a working fire extinguisher.
To main hall, prison, to prison cell.
Let's take a look at the prison cell.
There's nothing here now.
Really? Where'd they all go?
To garage, to main hall.
All right. Well, since we're the I guess this is
You
a
have reached main
police
hall.
department of 2. There's only 2
They were
people
probably
working here.
evacuated.
Press,
They were
to
probably
Fox's office,
evacuated.
to Vergil's
Yeah, but like
office.
the other people's offices aren't even here. So I guess they're either already burned or just no one works here.
Vergil extinguishes the fire.
Yeah.
Nothing important has been damaged, fortunately. Vergil can access his office and get his documents now.
Well, gee, ain't that convenient.
To corridor, to Moon City, to Fox's office, to Vergil's office.
All right, let's get in there.
It has a computer and some files stored in bookshelves. Vergil can see his documents on the desk.
How about putting the files in the
You
computer?
have reached Vergil's office.
All right.
Save point.
Yeah.
You save the game.
Cool. Thanks. Sweet.
Bookcase.
You saved the game. Yeah.
Documents. Bookcase.
Uh,
Contains several files and law books. On top of a shelf, there's a bottle of painkillers. Vergil takes it with him. Documents.
Probably a good idea, you know.
Among these are Vergil's police ID. He takes it, as he will need it for the job.
Sweet.
Save point. Bookcase to main hall.
All right.
Save point. Book contains
Yeah, I mean,
several
that does sound
files
kind
and
of
law
important if you're
books.
a policeman.
There's nothing else of note here anymore.
Well,
To main hall.
Fine.
Save point. You save the game.
all right.
To main hall.
Let's move on.
To Fox's office.
Does he say
To
anything
Vergil's
new?
office. To corridor.
But on the other hand, you
To
know,
Moon City.
I don't really care much.
To Cord.
All right, let's go here and let's get in the garage.
Because they
You
are
have
very
reached
professional
prisons.
people,
The
and we know how
garage.
professional MVDA can be sometimes.
All right.
The garage of the police station. It has a police car in it and the shutter leading outside.
Really? Has a police car?
You
in
have
it?
reached police station garage.
Huh. Well, I mean, that sounds oddly convenient.
Trash bin. It's filled with paper.
Well, that is less convenient.
Police car. To corridor. Trash bin. Police car.
All right, let's
A police car. Vergil will need this to escort the politician, so he gets the keys and drives it outside.
Oh, hell
Drives
yeah.
back into the streets of
Goddamn.
the chaotic Moon City. It's a very big city with a lot of businesses going on, but just a few places stand out in Vergil's
There are also
mind.
businesses going
The
off.
police
You know-
station to the west, the harbor to the south, the suburbs
You know-
and outskirts to the north, and the desert to the east. They're all connected to the city downtown, in the center. Keeping in mind where that is in the city is key to avoid getting lost.
Oh, am I too quiet?
You have reached.
We are still
Fifth
gonna get
Street,
lost.
Number 1.
All right.
Do I need to turn
Press
myself up?
tab 2. Move.
I don't know.
Does anyone else feel that way? Apparently, compared to you, I'm quiet. Is this better? So, apparently in Dubai, I think, they actually use Ferraris. Like, the police actually has some Ferraris, or a Ferrari, at least one. And that sound of that car, that sounds way too good for your average police car.
Yeah, right?
To 5th Street. To Moon
Doesn't
City.
it?
Mural. To 5th Street. To Mural. The mural depicts some cops running with police cars behind them, in a style which reminds me of comic books from the 30s. Someone wrote, "a cab," in the bottom left corner of the picture.
Yeah, that probably doesn't mean all cops are bastards. It just means they wanted a cab.
To 5th Street. Number 5.
All right, well, let's try out the car.
A 3-way intersection leading to one of the main avenues of the city, to a public park, and to the police station. You have reached 5th Street. Number 5.
Okay, so we're picking up the...
Oh.
Press tab 2.
Don't get me started on Team Talk security.
There's a small
flaws,
park in this
Mariana.
corner of the
Oh
city.
my god.
It's
what?
as big as a
Please
small
don't.
square,
happened?
probably 40 meters by 40
I
meters.
didn't press anything.
The politician Fox talked about is sitting on one of the benches,
Wait, what?
looking at the trees and bushes. There are some small stores at the edges of the park.
What?
You have reached public park.
How did I end up here? I didn't even press anything.
Press tab to move.
I just pressed control.
Must have.
I didn't. I just waited. What happens if you just wait? That's what I'm so confused. I didn't press anything. Especially because I don't even think the park. Anyway, okay, fine.
Politician. Pharmacy.
All right, let's get some drugs first.
The pharmacy clerk says he has only one of the medicines that Vergil needs to bring to his father. The other one is probably available in another pharmacy in the city. Vergil still buys the one that's here and puts it in his pocket.
Efficiency.
To 5th Street, pharmacy. To 5th, politician.
All right, let's pick up the guy.
This is the politician Fox told Vergil about. He's sitting on one of the benches and tells Vergil that he needs to get to the center of downtown. And the quickest way there would be just going up 2nd Avenue. The two get in the police car and start moving.
All right, let's start moving.
To 5th Street, number 5. To 5th.
All right.
Press tab to drive.
You have reached 5th Street.
Press
Number
Let's
5. Press tab to move.
See how the ab gets
The
loud?
way it says tab. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was a thing in the demo also.
To public park. To
I
5th
didn't
Street.
notice it then. I
5th
definitely
Street.
noticed it now.
Bench.
because I was listening
All right,
out.
let's check out the bench.
Whoops.
Hey!
A wooden bench facing the road. No one's on it at the moment.
I mean, why didn't the politician just sit there? Could have saved us a bit of driving.
To public park. To 5th bench. To public park. To 5th Street. Number 9. To 5th Street. Number 1.
All right,
To 5th
so
Street.
we came from number 1,
9.
so we got to go to number 9.
An unremarkable street that leads with nothing particularly interesting. Vergil's apartment is one of the buildings in this street.
Wow, the
You have
main
reached
protagonist's
fifth
apartment is
control
in here, and that's
is an
deemed as-
interaction.
Huh?
Yeah, sorry.
Press
Control is also an
tab
interaction
to
key.
move.
So maybe you meant to silence the speech, but you ended up like going
Oh,
somewhere.
but I keep pressing enter. Maybe. Let's see.
Vergil's apartment. Vergil's apartment
it
is on
is.
the
That is
first
so
floor.
weird.
He doesn't need to get anything from his house, and he's not tired. So he has no reason to go up there.
I mean, you know, we could also just...
To 2nd Avenue. To 5th Street. Vergil's apartment. To 2nd Avenue.
Okay.
Number 20.
Let's just, let's go. 2nd Avenue, and he said go up it, right? So let's just
From
go
here,
up.
the downtown can be reached going north, while the harbor and the sea are in the opposite direction.
All right.
You have reached street lamp.
I've reached the street lamp.
I
Used
have
to
reached
eliminate the
street lamp.
intersection. Like the other 1,000 or so in various points in the city, they usually turn on at 6 p.m. and turn off at 6 a.m.
What? Oh.
To 2nd Avenue.
This
Number
seems fair.
13. To 2nd Avenue. To 5th Street. Street lamp. To 2nd Avenue.
We want to go.
Number 13. To 2nd Avenue. Number 27.
We want to go here, I guess.
I think the numbers decrease.
To
so
2nd
actually,
Avenue.
do they?
Number 13.
Okay, well. This one's on you.
This intersection leads to the most central part of the downtown of Moon City.
Oh, you are
Which is
right.
the entrance of the ghetto. The latter appears to be in a much more decadent state than the former. You have reached 2nd Avenue,
Well.
number 13. Save point. You save the game.
All right, you know what this means. This means there's something about to happen.
To 2nd Avenue, to Ghetto. To 2nd Avenue, teenagers. A teenage girl is hanging out with two of her friends. Looks like they're headed downtown.
Huh.
Save point.
Really?
To Ghetto.
Okay,
To 2nd
we gotta
Avenue,
go-
number 6.
Nope.
To 2nd Avenue, number 20.
What?
Ooh, that's where we came from.
To 2nd, there appears to be a roadblock ahead due to construction work. The politician is in a hurry and suggests going through the ghetto to get to the destination because it's the fastest way.
How convenient.
Vergil is worried about
Well,
that
that's
because
ghetto.
the ghetto is infamous for having gangs all over the place. But he complies.
How? Not surprising.
Hey man, it's fine.
We don't have to comply. We can just turn right around, go back to the police station.
It's fine, man. You're police.
To Ghetto.
You're authority,
I
man.
guess so.
You got it.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh man, I'm sure
Right,
nothing's gonna go wrong. It's gonna be just
Oh,
fine.
As soon as Vergil
no.
enters, he starts getting chased by a local gang.
Oh, gee,
They're
I-
holding guns, and
Oh,
they look
no.
very dangerous.
Oh,
Vergil
God.
must run away from them and escape from the ghetto.
Oh, dear.
Hold the control key for 2 seconds to skip the instructions.
All right, we're about
In a
to race.
Press up arrow to accelerate and left or right arrow to move. A voice will tell you where incoming obstacles
So
are
accelerating
coming
is
from.
moving?
2 kinds of beeping sounds can be heard.
Nope.
One when an obstacle is in front of you, and another when you're getting too close to the edge of the track. Getting
Okay.
hit slows you down, and if you take too much time to complete the circuit, you will lose. So, go as fast as you can.
Okay.
Get ready. Start in 3, 2, 1.
Launch it.
Where's the
Obstacle on the right.
What? Where did that come from? I didn't even. Okay.
Obstacle in the center. Vergil gets hit.
Oh no.
Obstacle on the left. Left turn
Why
incoming.
does it stop like that?
I don't know. It's really sad.
Turn completed. Right.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
Center.
What?
Center.
Oh, I see.
Left turn incoming.
Oh God.
Turn completed.
Okay. Yeah.
Left.
At least we have ambience now.
Which just came out of nowhere.
Left. Left.
That was
Left
loud.
turn incoming.
Stop! Don't honk at me, jerk.
Oh man.
Turn completed.
We'll just constantly hold the up arrow,
Left.
because otherwise
Vergil gets hit.
Ah!
Obstacle in the center.
I should not have gone left.
Obstacle in the center. Right
What
turn
the hell
incoming.
is going on? What's that on the left?
Turn
Oh, I think you're
completed.
like passing scenery. That's cool. Like I'm
Center. Left turn incoming.
How many gears does this car have?
Turn completed.
as many
Track
as
completed
Sure.
at 50%.
Radical police car.
Right turn incoming.
What?
We are halfway done.
Turn completed.
Yeah, look at me go.
Right.
I remember you used to bang
turn
into a lot
incoming.
more things.
Yeah, it used to be
Demo.
much more difficult.
Turn completed. Center. Left. Center.
I mean, this is a
Vergil
tutorial
turn
level,
incoming.
to be fair, so.
Oh god, I think I already lost.
Turn completed. Obstacle on the left.
Let's-
Obstacle on the right. Center. Right turn incoming.
I think I lost. I think I lost it. I
Turn
think I'll have to
completed.
redo it.
Center. Center.
Not.
Center.
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 Left turn incoming.
Guitar. Center.
Turn completed. Right.
Yeah, it's magical,
Enter.
isn't it?
Center. Right turn incoming.
Wee.
Turn completed.
Oh yeah,
Right.
going without
Escape
saying, by
is
the way,
over.
and I know this is.
Vergil successfully escaped.
Oh wow.
After escaping from the gang, the politician turns out to be an undercover agent, and this was only a test for an important mission that Vergil is about to receive. Vergil has to infiltrate the city's criminal base, find out who the mysterious Mr. Sin is, the one who controls the crime, and arrest him.
Well, I mean,
The
that's it.
policeman cannot
We
refuse.
just did it.
He must pay for his father's medicine.
figured out
and
who
cannot
Mr.
risk
Sin
being
is.
fired. Vergil has proven to be an excellent driver. The idea to infiltrate the Moonwalks, the extremely dangerous clandestine races in Moon City. After receiving the latest instructions from the undercover agent, Vergil realizes that he has to go buy the medicine his father needs.
I mean, we already
You
bought.
have reached 2nd Avenue,
half of it.
number 41.
Okay, so we need to find
Press tab to move.
another pharmacy.
Yeah, so Audio Speed was their first game, and it had like their first racing game. I had the most challenge. Yeah, but
Agreed.
I guess it was too hard for people.
But
That was
I
still a
liked
good
it.
game.
And then their subsequent racing games were all
Very
too
much so.
easy. Yes, there is this this highlight about audio speed.
Oh yeah, that highlight, yes. So by the way, this game is kind of story heavy, and I guess this goes without saying. But if you guys actually want to experience the story, because I don't think there's much replay value after you hear the story. Obviously, you wanna if you can get the game. I don't think it costs too much, which is also fair, which is also good. I guess you can
Show, not
play the
tell.
game and then come back. come back here when you're done. Otherwise, just grab a drink or 2 or 3, and well, stick with us and chat in the chat too if you want. Yep.
Wait, what happened?
Just disclaimer for those who care. Nothing.
I am so confused. Okay.
Obstructed road.
All right, let's ram through it.
There appears to be some construction work going on here. A massive crack in the street is being repaired right now. It's impossible to go forward in this direction. At least for a few days, if not weeks.
Can we go backwards in that direction?
To 1st Street, number 34. To Ghetto. Obstructed road. To 1st Street, number 34.
We'll cover Blind Quest 2. When do we want to cover Blind Quest 2?
Oh, Jesus. You should play it.
I've already played it like 3 times during the beta test. Now it's your turn.
No! I'm playing this!
Main Street ends here. It continues both north and south. Going north leads out of town, where Vergil really doesn't need to go to right now. Going west leads to the city downtown.
We're being guided.
We're
being handheld.
1st Street, trusted drug dealer.
No, we're being linearly driven.
Trusted drug dealer.
What?
The dealer asked Vergil to talk about their business somewhere else. This location is too exposed at the moment. The southern part of the city, between the ghetto and the harbor, will do.
Huh? So I can't buy drugs here.
Between the...
To 1st Street,
No, you need
number
to go
31.
to the place between the ghetto and the harbor. So I guess that's where you were.
2nd Street, number 41. Road to the east. Trusted drug dealer. Road to the eastern desert.
What's the Eastern Desert?
The road goes on eastward, leading into the desert and then the other cities. Vergil has no need to go there at the moment. His job requires him to investigate things strictly related to Moon City, after all.
That sounds fair, Connor. We can do that.
Healing Potion Sim 2.
Healing Potion.
All right. Why is this all a monologue? Let us introduce you to the latest batch of games that the Audio Games Association has been working on.
Trusted drug dealer.
Only one of which contains a trusted drug dealer, I think.
To 1st Street, number 31.
All right, let's... isn't that where we are? I guess not.
An unremarkable street. Some alleys can be seen every once in a while on the southern side of the street. You have reached 1st Street, number 31.
Yes, of course it is.
To 1st Street. To 1st Street, elementary and middle school.
Hey.
This building is big enough to house both an elementary school and a middle school inside. Vergil has gone to these schools before moving to another city, and now feels really bad for the children that will grow up here. Moon City has so much more criminal activity now than when he was young, and that will surely give bad influences to the new generation.
Moon Shitty.
To 1st Street. To
We do
to 1st
not
Street,
have super
number
chats
34.
because
To 1st Street, number 25.
you have to have, I don't remember how many, 1,000 subs? No, was it 1,000 or was it 500 or something? And as much as I'd love to have that many, we're not quite there yet. We do, however, have a donation thing, which does speak.
It does speak indeed.
Element to 1st Street, number 25.
And we do appreciate all donations, but part of me actually kind of also says that, like, if you want to, like, support anyone, you should totally support the Scarlet Shells Kickstarter. Of course, having tried the game out first.
Element to 1st Street, number 25.
But, you know, we need more games.
This intersection is near the club district, where several restaurants and music clubs are, including the one most visited by Vergil's father.
Huh?
You have reached 1st Street, number
My
25.
dad goes to clubs?
To the club district. To 1st Street, to 1st Street, to the club district.
You received the healing petrol. You mean petrol? Like
Yeah, let's go to the clubs.
Nightclubs, expensive restaurants, fast food chain restaurants, hotels, and the likes infest this area of the town. There's no room for any other kind of building. The Blues Club, so beloved by Vergil's father, can be seen to the east. You have reached
So my dad does go clubbing.
Save point.
All right.
You save the game.
Hell yeah.
To Blues Club. To 1st Street, number save point. To Blues Club.
Oh, I can actually go in there?
The Blues Club is dimly lit with a violet light. There's a bartender on the left behind his wooden stand, and the co-manager on the right. You have reached entrance. Press tab
What is this?
2.
Can you turn the music up
Bartender.
a tiny bit? I mean, yeah, blues clubs.
I mean, yeah, but like, that's very subdued for a club.
I mean, we're in the end at the entrance.
Co-manager.
That's muffled.
He looks tired, and he's looking at something on his phone. He must be on his break. Liqueurs and alcoholic beverages.
Oh, yes.
This is the stuff that the bartender uses to make cocktails, but some of those things can also be served by themselves.
All right, let's have.
To main room, to Moon City, Liqueurs and co-managed bartender. He says that they're not open yet. If Vergil wants to drink something, he'll need to come by later.
Let's go to
Moon City,
the main room.
There are several tables, and there's a stage, on which there's a piano, illuminated by a spotlight that Vergil's father is playing. There's no one else in the club yet.
He's playing the spotlight.
You have
not the
reached
piano.
main room. Paintings. Some Art Deco paintings have been put on the wall.
Paintings.
The owner of the place must like this art style.
Well, great.
Dinner table. A fancy dinner table. It's adorned with a tablecloth and cutlery. Vergil's father. To managers. Vergil's father. Vergil
Hey,
and his
Dad.
father chat a bit and catch up on what's happening today to both of them. Vergil doesn't have all the medicines and the weed for his father, so he promises to come back soon with all the things.
Ah.
To
That's
manager's
fine, we need to
office.
meet our trusted buddy.
I see.
Mr. Drug
Blues Club
dealer.
entrance. Paintings. To manager's office.
Hey, bud.
A room with a black marble table with a bookcase behind it. The manager is sitting lazily on a black leather chair in front of Vergil. You have reached manager's office.
Got some weed?
Manager.
Hi.
He tells Vergil that his name is Ross and asks him what he needs. Vergil tells him about his father, but he's not willing to listen.
What an asshole.
Clean table with cigars. Some expensive-looking cigars are left half-consumed on the table to sizzle. Vergil thinks the manager has to have a lot of money since he doesn't even care about finishing them. To main room.
Well.
Main room.
Well, all right. Let's get out of here.
Paintings. Dinner. To manager's office. To Blues Club entrance.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Bob Ross over here isn't interested.
You have reached bar co-manager Liqueurs and up to main room.
you know-
To Moon City.
All right, let's get out of here. We drive out of the club.
Referencing old. If
You
we're
have
referencing
reached
old kind
Club
of
District.
educational animated things,
Save
and
point.
we have
To Blues
not
Club.
animated
First
things,
Street.
we
Number
have to
25.
mention
Save
Bob
point.
Ross.
We just drove out of the club with our car.
You
Yeah.
have reached to the Club District. First Street. Number 31. To First Street. Number 19.
It was
to the Club
There was
District.
that one
First
area
Street.
that was like
number
between
19.
the harbor and the ghetto. It was like I think it might have been on the First Avenue or the Avenue thingy.
You have reached to First
What do you
Street.
wanna do
First
there?
Street. Elementary and to First Street. Number
to
34.
talk to the drug dealer. But I guess we're also looking for more medicines.
We need weed.
You have trusted drug to First Street. To First Street. Number 31. To Second Street.
Well, he's
Number
right
41.
I think it was here. I don't think we can actually do
Another
that.
entrance to the ghetto.
You might be right.
The asphalt is in a general state of disrepair.
I don't think we're anywhere there yet.
Obstructed road to First Street to Ghetto. Obstructed to First
See?
Street.
Told you.
Go through the ghetto. I think that's the right.
You
way.
have reached trusted drug to trust. The dealer asked Vergil to talk about their business somewhere else. This location is too exposed at the moment. The southern part of the city, between the ghetto and the harbor, will do.
Well, we'll get there.
To First
We need
Street.
to get the other
Number
stuff
31.
anyway.
To Second Street. To
Let's just go this way.
Yeah, well,
we'll
we
end
might-
up there
we might as
eventually.
well explore.
you have to First Street. Number 25.
All right.
You have to the Club District. To First Street. Number 31. To First Street. Number 19.
Alrighty.
An intersection that leads to the city square, the downtown center, or just the continuation of the main street. You have pharmacy.
Aha.
The pharmacy clerk says he has only one of the medicines that Vergil needs to bring to his father. The other one is probably available in another pharmacy in the city. Vergil still buys the one that's here and puts it in his pocket.
What? We already did that.
But can you press it again? Does it always just
To First
repeat
Street
this?
Pharmacy. Virgil doesn't need anything from this place at the moment.
Wait, but we have both of them. Let's
I
go.
think we're.
To First Street, number 25.
I think we do, right?
Let's go back
Can
to
you
the
get the
dad.
can you open the inventory like in
Oh, yeah.
Blind Quest? How did you do that in Blind Quest?
You have reached
You press
First
I.
Street, number 25.
Oh yeah.
Inventory.
You selected
1.
Heal Up. Nobody knows how it's made, but it works. Press backspace to go back to the menu page.
Heal up.
See? Told you! Told you! There are potions! There's a healing potion!
There's even the guy. What the fuck?
Yep, there's.
Forgot to record numbers. Ah.
Police ID.
1.
First medicine. This will help Virgil's father.
1.
Second medicine. Another medicine
Oh, yeah, we
for
have
Virgil's
one.
father. Nothing. Nothing.
No, we just need the
nothing.
weed.
Nothing. 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 Nothing.
Alright, we just need the weed.
Yes.
How do we get back out of here?
Open the menu page. Virgil has
30.
life points. Press the I key to open the inventory page. Press backspace to go back to the map. You're back in the map. First Street, number 25.
Alright.
To the Club District. To First Street, number 31. To First Street, number 19. To the Club. To First.
Alright, let's see.
You can even cut the numbers out of that. Like if you,
You
were
have
so
reached
desperate
First
to
Street,
not have the guy
number
record.
19.
Yeah, but then you'd only have like a couple of them.
Press Pharmacy. To First Street, number 25.
Well, I mean-
To Downtown Center. To Main Square. Fancy looking house.
Ooh.
An extravagant apartment, which looks to have been built by a famous designer recognizable by the many sharp angles that this house features. The house makes a stark contrast with the skyscrapers and normal-looking buildings nearby. Pharmacy. To First Street, number 25. To Downtown Center. To Main Square.
What should we check out?
Downtown
Downtown
Center.
Center
To
or
Main Square.
Main Square?
I mean, main school. Have we
To
gone to
Main Square.
I mean, we haven't been to either of these.
The main square of the
we
city has
haven't?
general stores and skyscrapers surrounding it. As for the square itself, it's just a barren, flat, and gray concrete surface with no patterns. There's no place for monuments or statues in Moon City, because it's a relatively modern city, but also because it wouldn't fit with the corruption of the place. You have reached Main Square. Man reading a newspaper.
Those still exist?
He's reading today's newspaper while sitting on a bench facing the main square. He's wearing a black suit that makes him look like a businessman. To First Street, number 19. To 2nd Avenue, number 6. Man reading to 2nd Avenue.
And there we come, full circle.
The construction work has been completed, and now the street is traversable.
What?
You have reached 2nd
Yay.
Avenue, number 6.
Oh yeah, this is the thing I was blocked off. Before.
Press tab to
That's why we
move.
have to go through
Well,
the
I mean-
ghetto.
Did we take several weeks just to go through the city?
I mean, it might have
Downtown
just been
Center,
a couple of
Main
hours
Square, to
before
2nd
we were-
Avenue, number 13.
And I mean, it also
Dollar
doesn't say
store.
how much time.
To Dollar
how-
store. A dollar store facing the street. It sells all kinds of things. A lot of people are inside at the moment.
Huh.
Downtown
It
Center,
probably
to 2nd
sells a
Avenue,
lot of
number
tat.
13.
Tact.
Yep.
Hello.
You have reached 2nd Avenue, number 13.
Indeed.
All right.
Save point. You save the game. To 2nd Avenue, to Ghetto. To 2nd Avenue, teenagers. Save point. To Ghetto.
How can you access Discord? Well, you can download the free Discord app and log in. You can. Oh yeah, actually, the way you log in is, well, you get the app and then you look at the video description. There is a link to the Discord. You can also go to PG13lb.com.
To 2nd Avenue,
page
number
in your
20.
web browser
Teenagers.
and go
To 2nd
to
to Ghetto.
I wonder if we go back to the ghetto, will it start another race?
Go to the Getting in Touch link. Yep.
To
and that
2nd
has a link to
Avenue,
Discord.
number 6.
There.
To 2nd Avenue, number 20.
I don't think so.
Let's just keep
I mean, now
exploring
that
because
it's-
we went
You
this
have
way.
reached 2nd
But we
Avenue,
didn't go the other
number
way.
20.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see what
Press tab
we got.
to move. Street lamp. to 2nd Avenue, number 13. To 2nd Avenue,
Somebody
number
tells me
27.
that we're going
to 5th
to,
Street, to 2nd
have to
Avenue,
get used to
number
this
27.
map.
Street
We're
lamp,
gonna be here.
to 2nd Avenue,
Something
number
tells me.
27.
Let's go here.
The concrete of the street begins deteriorating from here,
Oh,
a
no.
sign of a not too well curated part of the city. You have reached 2nd Avenue, number 27.
All right.
Truck driver.
Oh, for a second, I thought it said drug driver.
He's a plump man wearing a red shirt and blue overalls. He's eating a sandwich while looking at his truck, which is parked at the side of the road. He must be on break.
Well,
Trusted drug dealer.
aha! Hey, bud.
This is the drug dealer that Vergil knows real well. He has good prices and sells the weed that can alleviate Vergil's father's pain. Vergil bought the stuff from him many times, and they've established a friendly relationship. He hands him the drug and tells Vergil that he can pay him later if he doesn't have the necessary money on him, because he's proven to be a trustworthy customer. The two hear police sirens blaring in the distance, and the pusher gets very worried. He appears to be high from the look of his pupils, and tells Vergil that they need to leave immediately, and that he has a rigged car made specially to run from the popo. He gives Vergil permission to ride it, and the two of them set off, chased by the police. Get ready.
Oh,
Start in
sick!
3,
Police chase!
That is
1.
all right. Let's go, Mr.
All right, let's go!
Obstacle on the left.
Also, I mean,
Right.
so we're basically running away from
Right
our,
turn
from
incoming.
like a colleague.
Yep.
Turn completed.
I mean, this sounds like the kind of music you listen to when you're high. so
Center.
that's a little good.
Vergil gets hit.
Oh, shit! Sorry, dude!
Obstacle on the right. Left turn incoming.
They're actually just straight up shooting. Oh, I guess that makes sense because they're not.
Turn completed. Left. Vergil gets hit.
I tried.
Obstacle in the center.
The link is in the description, isn't it?
Left turn incoming.
I mean,
You're making me doubt myself.
no. I put audiogames.it in the description, which if you go there, you'll
Left.
find it.
Connor's talking about
Right.
the
Right turn incoming.
Connor's talking about the Discord link.
Yeah. It should be there.
Turn completed.
Oh, it's actually not. Oops. I need to edit
Sure.
the template.
Right
The
turn
default
incoming.
template for the videos because.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
think
whoa,
that's
whoa,
right,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Track Turn completed at completed. 50%. Left.
All right, man.
Right turn incoming.
I got this. We're fine.
Turn completed.
Is this drug dealer enjoying himself?
Right turn
I
incoming.
would be.
Out of track. Turn
I went the
completed.
wrong way.
Obstacle on the left.
Good job.
Sorry, dude.
Obstacle on the
I'm
right.
ruining your car.
Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
I didn't listen.
Center.
I didn't listen to the curve announcement.
Good
Right
job.
turn incoming.
Good job.
Maybe I'm
Turn
high.
completed.
Maybe
Center.
Maybe.
Vergil gets obstacle on the left. Obstacle in the center. Obstacle in the center.
that was close.
Right turn incoming.
I think we lost. I think we'll have to do it again.
Turn completed. Right. Right. Right turn incoming.
I mean, maybe.
Escape is over.
Maybe not.
Did we do it?
Vergil successfully escaped.
With a bit of a
Vergil and the
wrecked
drug
car.
dealer, sweaty and out of breath due to the intensity of the chase, stop in front of the blues club preferred by Vergil's father. The drug dealer gets out
How
of the car,
convenient.
tells Vergil to send his greetings to the old man, and leaves, cursing for the close escape. The curses decrease in volume due to the distance, with the exception of a louder fuck, heard after a few seconds. Vergil smartens himself up, gets out of the car, and gets ready to see his father.
The guys-
You have reached
the drug
Club
dealer
District.
The drug
Press
dealer
tab
just
to
left his
move.
car and just walked off, and Vergil left his police car. God knows.
Yeah, right? Shit. What are you gonna do?
Save point. You save the game
Yeah.
to Blue's Club.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go give the shit to her father.
You have reached entrance, bartender, co-man, liquors, and to main room.
I was asking. Okay, if that's for a
You
drink,
have
maybe they're
reached
open now.
main room. Paintings, dinner table, Vergil's father.
Hello, Orange Puffle.
All right, let's do it.
He's playing a piano,
How
but
you
as soon as
doing?
Vergil sees him, he asks him if he brought the medicine, and the medicine he needs for the day, because he's running out of it. Vergil gives it to him, and he looks so much more mellow now. He says his mood has improved, and he'll play something different on the piano.
Well, he fucking lied.
Wait. So by feeling more mellow, his mood has improved? Okay.
To manager's office, to Blues Club, paintings, dinner table, Vergil's father. Vergil's father is playing a rather somber melody.
I mean, yeah, kinda, I guess. Does Ross want to talk to us now? Or is he still like...
Oh,
nah.
Manager's
the
office.
manager? Hey, man, want some weed?
You have reached manager. He tells Vergil that his name is Ross and asks him what he needs. Vergil tells him about his father, but he's not
Nice,
willing
isn't
to listen. Cleans table to
Let's see
main
if we can
room.
get a drink now.
Probably not.
You have paintings, dinner table, Vergil's to manager's office, to Blues Club. Vergil heads towards the exit, but the co-manager suddenly calls him. It seems that this person has important matters to discuss with Vergil. You have reached entrance,
Wait, what? So we're supposed to go back?
bartender. He says that they're not open yet. If Vergil wants to drink something, he'll need to come by later. Liquors to main room.
We go back talking to Bob Ross, who, even though a second ago was not interested, suddenly wants to talk to us himself.
You have reached painting, Vergil to manager's office.
All right. Hey, how's it going?
You have reached manager's office. Manager.
What you need?
He tells Vergil that his name is Ross and asks him what he needs. Vergil tells him about his father, but he's not willing to listen.
Wasn't it the manager?
Maybe we're not. That's what I thought, but maybe we're not supposed to be talking to Mr.
Clean
Bob
table
Ross
to main
over
room.
here.
I am
Oh,
confused.
what? Maybe someone in
You
the
have
main
paintings, dinner table, Vergil's to managers, to Blues Club, paintings, to Blues.
room? No.
Huh?
You have reached bartender, co-manager.
Oh,
He's saying that this place isn't a rest home, and if Vergil wants to do something about it, he has to talk to the manager. But to do so, he says that Vergil needs an excuse and that the boss likes two things, and one is booze. He suggests Vergil talk to the bartender about it.
wow. Okay.
Liquors and up to Moon's bartender. He says that the boss likes the same brand that a local drugstore has. He tells Vergil it's nearby, in the middle of Moon City's
You
downtown.
literally are the bartender, bud.
Co-manager, liquors, and up
Yeah,
to main
what's up
room,
with that?
to Moon City.
Also, why does that concern us? Are we using the drug dealer's car?
You have reached.
I think we
Clubbed
are.
it. Save point. To Blue. Save. To First Street. Save point. To Blue.
Where are we supposed to go?
You have reached to the club. To First Street. To First Street. To the club district.
And you know what else?
First
It's not
Street,
like a
number
really horrible
31.
idea. Like, wouldn't they have
To First Street.
Wouldn't they have
number
like
19.
People looking for this car now? Oh, but I guess everything
You
is
have
corrupt,
reached
so I don't
pharmacy.
fucking know. Maybe
To
they
First
don't-
Street. To down to Main Square. Fancy looking house. Pharmacy. To
Is this
downtown
one?
center. To Main Square.
What are
Or
we
is it
looking
like the
for?
door-
To
I
downtown
should pay
center.
more attention. Where did he tell us to go?
He was talking about the local drugstores, I guess.
To ma-
this place, or
downtown
maybe
center.
like one of the
We
others.
weren't at the downtown center yet.
Dude, check
The
the
absolute
pharmacy.
center of Moon City. Several skyscrapers and shops and intersections are set here. The blue windows of the skyscrapers create a nice contrast with the general grayness of the concrete of all the
Buy
buildings here.
alcohol at the drugstore?
You to drugstore.
There it is.
I don't know. That's what the game said.
It's right here.
Okay.
A shoddy place with brown and red walls, Vergil can see the old owner on the right, and some
What's the
liquor scattered
difference?
around the room.
There's a drugstore
Some
and a
inside
pharmacy.
showcases, some not. There's a closed door on the far right side of the room. You have reached drugstore entrance.
Yeah,
Press
music
tab.
checks out.
Wine collection and a shop owner. To Moon City, wine collection and a display. Shop owner.
Hey.
Vergil
how's it going?
banters with the owner for a while, and then tells him that he's looking for a particular wine. The owner
We
acknowledges that
banter?
Vergil isn't a shady person and tells him he can go into the cellar to look for the wine, because he doesn't remember where it is, but he's sure it's down there somewhere. To Moon City, to wine collection, to cellar, wine collection.
let's check this out.
Wines are stored in a display, which is for show for the clients. None of these bottles catch Vergil's attention.
Someone playing,
Shop owner, to Moon to cellar.
Space Invaders.
someone's playing Space Invaders, yeah. Alright, this isn't gonna go bad at all.
Nah.
It's rather dusty. There are several barrels on the other side of the room. You have reached wines of the room. To left cellar, to right cellar, to drugstore and wines of the room.
Oh,
And
God.
these wines seem very recent and kind of cheap. What Vergil is looking for isn't among them.
Okay,
To left
left.
The barrels continue. Some of these seem to have been cleaned and some not. There are some bottles close to the barrels here. You have reached wines of the room. These wines seem to come from other countries and have some exotic names. Vergil can't read some of them because he's not multilingual, and the wine he's looking for has its label written in English. It must be somewhere else. To the end of the cellar.
Probably there.
The room ends here. Vergil can see some bottles stored in a showcase, which seems to have been cleaned recently.
Why?
You have reached
Might
and
as-
In the
might also
cellar.
be on the
wines of the room. In the showcase are stored several bottles of the same brand, which actually is the one Vergil is looking for. He thinks that Ross must be a trusted customer of the place, so much so that an entire part of the cellar is allocated to the wine he likes so much. Vergil takes a bottle with him.
How does that make sense?
And the guy.
Wardrobe.
And the guy says he can't find it, even though he literally put a shelf all to this one type of wine. What?
Wardrobe is empty. It's probably a leftover from the business that came before the drugstore, or the owner intended its use for storage purposes.
What else would you use a wardrobe for?
To the left cellar. Wardrobe. To the
Well,
left
I
cellar.
mean, you know.
All
You
right.
wines of to the end of the cellar's entrance. Cabinet. Wines of
we
cabinet.
Oh, what's the cabinet?
Ooh.
A small cabinet filled with empty bottles. They're odorless and look clean. They must have been washed.
Drugs.
Wines of the room. To the end to the
Maybe you
cellar's
should take out the
entrance.
right cellar. While you do, I'm gonna quickly step
You have
away for
reached
about a minute.
cellar entrance.
And
All right.
When I come back, I will
Press
continue. You have
tab
the chat.
to move.
Good.
Yeah, the co-manager. All right, let's
Wines to left to right.
go to the right. What do we got?
There are no barrels here, but there's some bottles here and there. Vergil can see a broom and other cleaning tools lying on the wall.
Lying
You have
on the
reached
wall.
wines of the room. Oh, these bottles are actually empty if observed up close. Due to the poor lighting of the place, they seem full at a distance. They will probably be filled by the owner sooner or later. The wine Vergil is looking for must be somewhere else.
Yeah, we already got it.
Broom. It looks kind of old, and the straw bristles are ruined. It will need to be replaced soon. It won't clean much in this state.
Also, shouldn't this be a liquor store?
To cellar entrance. Wines of the room. Broom. To cellar entrance.
Oh, that's it. That's boring. Okay.
You have wines of the to right cellar. To left to drugstore entrance.
Let's go back here.
You have reached drugstore entrance.
Can we just leave now?
Wine collection and shop owner. To Moon City.
I want to just go.
You have reached downtown center.
Oh, hold
Press
on.
tap to drugstore. To drug.
I want to see what happens when you talk to him.
You have reached shop owner. Vergil banters with the owner for a while, and then tells him that he's looking for a particular wine. The owner acknowledges that Vergil isn't a shady person and tells him he can go into the cellar to look for the wine because he doesn't remember where it is. He's sure it's down there somewhere.
Can I get another one?
To Moon to Cellar.
Wait, did you already break something? Oh my god, are you serious?
You have reached wines of the left cellar.
I just left.
What do you mean?
And came back. I wonder if I can if I can get it again.
You have one to the end of the cell to the
Let's see.
Well, I mean, there's a whole case
to the
of them.
wardrobe. To the wardrobe.
No.
To the,
no. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have to pay for it.
you want to the end of the cell.
No! Fuck! Wrong way.
You have to the left ward to the.
Let's go back.
Nobody pays for shit in this universe.
You want to the end to the cellar's entrance.
It's an Amazon. I forgot about that.
You have
How is
wines
that
of
going?
the left
Are
cellar.
those still a
To
thing?
drugstore entrance.
I bet that idea is probably very profitable.
You have
now
wine
that
collection in
we
Shampoo
had the
to Moon
thing
City.
happen.
To Moon Shop to Moon City.
Alright, well, fuck this shit. Drive out of the store. What else we got?
You have to Drugstore to First Street to 2nd Avenue, Moon City Bank. The city's bank. Vergil had never heard the name of this bank before moving to Moon City, and there have been some rumors floating around that it's apparently owned by a gang. But Vergil has found no evidence to confirm this hypothesis so far.
I don't know why, but that gave me the image that when I was playing War Sim and I just attacked the bank.
To
Just
Drugstore.
killed everybody.
To Moon City to Drugstore. To First Street,
and-
number 19. To First Street, number 7. To First.
Alright, let's go
That's
back.
even worth it.
You have Pharmacy to First Street, number 25. To Downtown, to First Street, to Main, fancy looking, to
Alright, let's see here.
You have to the Club District.
Alright.
You have Save Point to Blues Club.
Let's bribe the guy into talking.
You have Bartender, co-manager, liquors and alcohol, co-manager.
Why are we even doing this?
He looks tired, and he's looking at something on his phone.
Oh.
He must be on his break.
Well, fuck you.
Look to main room.
Hey, Dad.
You have picked Vergil's phone to manager's office.
Alrighty.
You
Yeah.
have reached manager. Since Vergil has the wine brand Ross likes so much, he gives it to him. And now, Ross starts to listen. He tells Vergil that the second thing he likes are bets, and very much so. Vergil takes this as an opportunity and tells him about the Moonwalks and how he'd like to be a part of them. Ross seems interested in what Vergil is saying and says that he'd like to bet on him, and as long as he keeps winning, he'll allow his father to stay. This is the breakthrough Vergil has been looking for. This, and the fact that keeping a recreational place for his father is a good thing for his mental health. This gets Vergil very motivated to see this through.
I mean, that doesn't seem very healthy.
Clean table with manager. The manager tells Vergil that he's giving him a car for the races, but the first thing he has to do is to make it invisible to the eyes of the law. Ross has talked to the city mechanic. They established that he can do that, but only if Vergil gets him 3 car parts that have been stolen from him in the city. Lastly, he reminds Vergil to keep winning if he wants to keep his father here. He smirks as he says so, and Vergil hides his frustration.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Clean table with to main room. You have reached.
Alright, no idea what-
Vergil's to manager's office to Blues Club entrance.
But if he's working undercover, why doesn't he just like go back to don't they have like a oh, it's just 2 people. I forgot. Okay, never mind.
You have reached entrance. Bar co-man. He looks tired, and he's looking at something on his phone.
I'm
Liquor
reading too
to
much.
main room.
Oh, shit. That's not what I went to do.
You have reached Vergil to manager's office to Blues Club entrance.
Alright.
Now where is the mechanic?
You have reached to Moon City.
And where are the car parts? What are the car parts even?
You have reached
No
Club District
clue.
Save Point to Blues Save. You say to Save Point to Save Point to.
Alright, let's go. There's one place that we haven't
You
looked
have
at.
to the club to First Street, number 19. To First Street, number 31.
Go here. Go back to the downtown.
You have
this way.
to First Street to downtown center.
Yep. Go here, and then
You have to drop to First Street, number 7.
go here.
This is where the best car workshop and mechanic in town reside. Vergil has heard that the man doesn't ask questions regarding the legality of the repairs or modification he's asked to do on the cars, and the police seem to turn a blind eye to his proceedings. Vergil thinks that this is the best possible place to come if he ever needs to repair or upgrade his car.
All right.
You have mechanic. Vergil doesn't have all the pieces he needs to modify the car just yet.
I don't know what that means.
Save point. You save to race circuit. To First Street. To downtown mechanic.
Ooh.
Save point. To race to First Street. Number 1.
I don't know.
I guess that's where we're gonna be racing.
Yep. But I guess that's not where the car parts are at.
This is the beginning of the main street of the city. The suburbs and outer parts of town can be reached by going northeast and northwest respectively. You have reached First to 7th Avenue, number 8.
Oh, we haven't been there.
To First Street, number 7, high school. This is where most of the children that graduate middle school go next. There's no
Really?
college in Moon City, so people have to move to continue their education. And if they can't, they'll have to work here, which can also lead to joining
Well.
gangs if one is desperate enough, unfortunately.
Well,
Sounds great.
To 7th Avenue, to First, to
All
7th
right.
Avenue, to
Well, I
high
mean,
school,
if the
to First, to
gangs
7th
have a
Avenue,
bang here-
number 8.
Yeah.
A road leading outside the city. Some apartment complexes can be seen on both sides of the road. You have reached
And others
7th
in the
Avenue,
middle of the
number
road.
8 to 7th Avenue, number 6 to First Street. Teen. A young teenager is looking
Whoa.
at his smartphone and is texting someone. There's nothing out of the ordinary about him.
Huh.
Dealer.
Ooh.
An arms dealer who
Nothing
nonchalantly
changes.
sits upon a set of car tires. He says that a dude who wishes to remain anonymous recently sold them to him for a very low price. He says he can give them to Vergil if he brings him some high-quality drugs.
Oh, no.
To 7th Avenue, to First Street. Teen. Deal. To 7th Avenue, number 16.
All right, we gotta find our trusted dealer. Oh, trusted drug dealer.
An intersection near the end of the town, from which the outskirts or the suburbs can be reached. From this point, the more one goes towards the desert outside town, the less houses are seen. You pawn shop
yeah.
entrance. Pawn shop entrance. Road to the suburbs, to outskirts, to 7th Avenue.
maybe someone
elderly
pawned
woman.
some car
Ooh.
parts.
An elderly woman is looking at the pawn shop window. Vergil thinks she's just window shopping to pass the time. Pawn shop entrance. A pawn shop located in this part of town.
Got any
farther
drugs?
from the eyes of the law, and so more likely to have some illegal contraband within. The owner is very hostile towards Vergil and threatens him with a gun since he realizes Vergil is a policeman. Vergil, not wanting to resort to force, leaves. He'll have to find another way in. Road to the suburbs.
Pull out a gun
to
and go and
outskirts.
just-
Road to the
Yeah.
suburbs.
Oh, we can actually go here.
Although, I mean, that might attract
An asphalt
attention.
road in a generally decent condition. It's surrounded by unkempt crop fields and grass. It leads to the suburbs. Save point. You save the game. Bus stop. From the timetables attached to the bus stop, the bus seems to pass here every half hour or so, and runs through the city with 3 major stops: the suburbs, the town center, and the harbor. To suburbs. 7th Avenue. Save point. Bus stop. To suburbs. Vergil has other business to take care of. Doesn't need to go there now.
Bo!
7th Avenue. You have on road to the to outskirts.
Maybe we can get some drugs here.
The outskirts begin here, just at the right of the pawn shop. And they're rather small. Some nightclubs and hotels can be found nearby. You have a young adult.
Hey,
A
how's it
young
going?
man wearing a tank top is leaning against a car, reading the latest issue of a sports magazine. He's very into it. He doesn't seem to be paying attention to his surroundings. To Out of Town Road. To Hotel Nightclub. To 7th Avenue. Young adult. To Out of Town. To Hotel Night. Vergil has other business to take
Wow.
care of.
Ah.
Doesn't need to go there now.
Didn't he just say that there were like some hotels
out-of-town
and
road.
nightclubs? That's bullshit. There's just a hotel
Gotta
nightclub,
take
whatever
my
that means.
car.
The other
to
side of the pawn shop can be seen from here. It appears to have a back
Out-of-town
entrance.
road.
The houses farthest from the city
we're now
downtown are
calm.
located in this area. You have reached
So a bit of
Out-of-Town
a
Road.
bit of a
Pawn
change
shop,
of strategy.
back entrance.
To be fair, there aren't that many games where you
To
are.
house backyard. To facilities. To outskirts. Pawn shop, back entrance.
All right, let's.
This is the back of the illegal pawn shop on this side of town. It seems unlocked, and it likely has some weapons inside. Vergil decides to sneak in, and fortunately can see the stolen car part near the door. It's not his in the first place, right? So taking it shouldn't pose a problem, or be a basis upon which one would file a complaint, Vergil thinks, as he grabs it and leaves.
Nice.
That's one of three. That's one of three.
1 of 3. I need drugs.
To facilities.
Yes, yes, you do.
There are very few apartments from this point on, and
Anyone
some
have any
hotels and
drugs?
cafes can still be seen occasionally on both sides of the road. You have reached Villa. Too near the desert. To the out-of-town road. Villa. A small villa with a garden is on the left side of the road, isolated from other buildings. The house is surrounded from all sides by yellow walls. The only way to get in is through the front gate, which is about 4 meters tall and is currently closed.
Ran through it.
Too near the desert.
Yeah, I think the guy just doesn't want to get, attract attention yet. I mean, hopefully, it might very
Some
well still
buildings,
get
probably
wet,
ex-factories, repurposed as warehouses to show the border of the city. From here on, it's just the desert and the lonely asphalt road that goes through it. You have reached save point. You save the game. Desert. To the warehouse. To facility. Save point. Desert. The road extends eastward, then curves to the left and goes straight north for miles and miles. Apart from sand and barren land, the only other things that can be seen from here are the moon and the sky, just faintly,
I'm
and a
just
mountain
picking
range
at your-
several miles north.
Your comments for the hell of it.
To the
So
warehouses.
give me something to do.
To facilities. To the where Vergil
As a
has
chat
other
reader.
business to take care of.
No.
Doesn't
Is
need to
Twitter
go
doing
there now.
anything? Let's see.
To save point. To facilities.
Well, that's useless. Let's go back.
You have Villa. Too near to the out-of-town road. Villa. To the
No drugs here.
You have to house back to facility. To house
What do we got?
an unkept backyard. Vergil can see the shutter to a garage door that has been left open. There's no one in at the moment, so it's better if Vergil takes what he needs as soon as possible and leaves. You have shrubbery. To Lone Shark Garage. To Moon City. Shrubbery. A shrubbery. It's not been attended to in a while.
Why is that here?
To Lone Shark
All right, let's get in the garage.
Gray garage. There are some rectangular columns left and right which support the structure, and there are roughly 3 piles of items scattered on the floor. You have dusty
Sounds like the
furniture. Furniture.
Sounds like the perfect
All
place
the
to
drawers are
hide a
empty.
car part.
Yeah, right.
Car parts.
Aha!
Some car parts. Among them, Vergil finds something that can still be used for the races, and takes it with him.
That leaves
Backyard.
one more.
Dusty briefcases. To backyard.
Ooh.
Briefcases. 3 brown briefcases. They're locked, very light, and nothing can be heard moving inside if they are given a shake. So they're probably empty. To backyard.
Why would they be locked?
You have reached
Yeah, I don't know.
backyard. Shrubber to Moon's Shrub to Lone Shark Garage to Moon City.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Did you already look in the shrubbery?
I did.
You have reached
Okay.
to house back to facility to outskirts
missed it.
to house backyard to facilities to outskirts
Wait, what?
Oh, the
Where? How does it? How do we get back?
to house backyard to facilities.
How do we get out of
there.
here?
You have reached
Are you
villa
lost?
too near the to the out of town villa too near the desert to the out of town.
Maybe a bit.
You have
Good
to house
job.
backyard to facility to outskirts to house backyard to outskirts.
Well, shit.
You have young adult to out of town road to hotel nightclub to 7th Avenue to Vergil has other business to take care of.
Okay.
To 7th Avenue young adult to 7th Avenue number 16.
Okay. I got it.
Don't forget.
You
we
have
need
reached
drugs.
Pawn Shop Road to the outskirts to 7th Avenue number 8 elderly woman. Pawn Shop Road to the suburbs to outskirts to 7th Avenue.
All right. Let's go back.
You have to 7th Avenue to First Team Dealer.
It
To
is
7th Avenue
not
to
for
First Street.
iOS at the
Number
moment,
1.
but they have said that an iOS and Android version is coming. At the moment, it's Windows and Mac.
You have reached to 7th Avenue.
But if
to
you
First
give
Street.
them, like,
Number
a
7.
little bit of
High School.
time,
To 7th to
then
High School. To
I think
Okay, let's
There
see if
should be
the
iOS
drug
version.
dealer is back where
You
we
have rate
expect
mechanic.
them.
Save point. To race circuit.
Or do we do a race? Do we do a race?
Virgil doesn't need anything from this place at the moment.
We don't do a race.
don't have
First Street.
Don't have
Number
the
1.
car modded,
Downtown Center. Mechanic. To
Okay, fine. We'll
You
get-
have reached the drugstore. To First Street, number 7.
I even totally forgot where the guy is that
First
wanted
Street,
the drugs.
number 19. To First Street, to Second Avenue.
Yeah.
Number
But
6.
that was a Wait, no, it wasn't the mechanic.
That was not the mechanic. The mechanic
Yeah.
needs us to have the
You
parts.
have reached downtown Main Square to
It
Second
is,
Avenue.
it is, very much
Dollars
is.
to Second Dollar Store. Downtown Dollar to Second Avenue. Number 13.
I think we just keep going here until we find the drug dealer again.
You have save point to Second to Ghetto to Second Avenue. Number 20. Teenager to Second Avenue. Number 6.
Yep, I think it was here.
You have street lamp to Second
Oh, no.
to Second
We
Avenue.
just-
Number 27.
Go here, and then
You have truck driver to Second Ave to Second Ave truck driver to Second Avenue. Number 20 to
Huh.
Second Avenue.
Was it this
number
guy?
34 truck driver. He's a plump man wearing a red shirt and blue overalls. He's eating a sandwich while looking at his truck.
You ever gonna
which is
finish
parked at
that
the side of the
sandwich, bud?
to Second Avenue. Number 34.
You ever gonna finish the sandwich?
The avenue ends here. And from here, there's a single small street perpendicular to the other street, which leads to some buildings to the west and the harbor to the east.
Really?
You
There's
have
a street
reached
perpendicular
Second
to
Avenue.
another street.
Number save point.
Gosh.
To Second Avenue. To 11th Street. To 11th Street. Fishmonger. Save point. Fishmonger.
Hey, you got any drugs?
Fishmonger
yes.
has set up a stand using his minivan, in which he sells fish he caught at the sea early in the morning, probably using
no.
a boat. The smell of the freshly
No,
caught
probably
prey
just
is
swimming
so
in there
intense,
himself.
It's almost nauseating. Save
Wow,
point.
that
To
seems
Second
like would be
Avenue.
easier.
To 11th
Are they
Street.
one-pound fish?
Number 1. To 11th Street. Number 3.
One
To 11th Street. Some decadent
I
apartments are
just
in this
realized
road,
that was like 7
along with
years
some
ago,
grocery
and, like,
stores
holy
and other
shit.
businesses, which
Yeah, that's
seem slightly
insane.
shadier.
That's a very
You
long
have reached
time, yeah.
11th Street, garage, to nightclub, to 2nd Avenue, garage. Some young workers are bringing a lot of machinery related to the maintenance of cars inside a garage. Virgil thinks it's highly likely that someone is trying to open a car garage here, which would compete with the one near downtown.
That ain't good.
To nightclub. There's no need to go inside the nightclub
We'll
now.
probably shoot up the place at some point. Just wait. One of them.
Yeah.
Can't tell you which one.
To 2nd Avenue,
What?
garage.
All right. Well, let's check out the other Second Avenue thing.
You have reached safe to 2nd to 11th Street, number 3.
We gotta get the drugs from somewhere.
Some trucks are parked at the side of the road, probably waiting for
trusted
something to come out of the
drug
harbor
dealer.
or get into
It
the
has to be
harbor.
high quality.
You have reached containers. Several containers are amassed near
Any
the
drugs
entrance of
in
the
here?
harbor. They're too tall, and the way they're placed makes it impossible to get behind them.
No.
To harbor entrance.
Oh.
To 2nd Avenue. Container. To harbor. There's nothing going on at the harbor right now. Virgil doesn't need to go there. To 2nd Avenue.
Okay. Well, that was a waste. Let's go back through the ghetto.
You have save point. To
Go through the ghetto.
You have
Good that
reached
you're
Oh, no.
getting the
2nd
habit
Avenue,
of
number
saving.
27.
Don't you dare turn off.
Press
What?
tab to move.
The music in this game is indeed strange. But I mean, you know, it's futuristic, right?
Truck driver to second.
It's
Truck driver to
steampunk.
2nd
And
Avenue.
I think it's
number
actually
34.
original as well.
To 2nd Avenue, number 20.
There is a
second
name
is-
attached to the soundtrack. I forget what it is, but
You have
it's
reached
there is
2nd
credits
Avenue.
for
Street
music,
lamp to 2nd
which is
to
good.
2nd to 5th Street.
Well, they
Street
have
lamp to
original
5th
music.
Street. Number 9.
Where was the
to
ghetto?
2nd Avenue. Number 13. To 2nd Avenue. Number 27.
I think here. Oh man.
You have
Yeah, I think
saved
we're
to
going
2nd
for
Oh,
Avenue.
yeah.
To Ghetto.
Alrighty.
Vergil can go straight or to the right.
Oh.
You have reached Northwest Ghetto. Movie poster. A poster is affixed to a wall depicting a recently released noir movie that's in theaters now. To Ghetto, to Ghetto, West, to Moon City. Movie poster. To Ghetto, North.
How the fuck?
Vergil can only go right. You have laundry.
Whoa.
Several washing machines
was
can be seen
smooth.
inside. They're coin operated, and some have clothes spinning in them.
What? Just on the street?
To Ghetto, Center. To Ghetto, Northwest. Laundry. To Ghetto, Northwest.
There's just a laundry machine, like, just out here?
You have reached Northwest
Yeah,
Ghetto.
right? That would be fun.
Movie poster. To Ghetto, North. To Ghetto,
Maybe.
West.
Maybe.
Oh, we came from there. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Vergil can go left or right.
Okay.
You have to Ghetto, to Ghetto, to Ghetto, grocery store. This grocery store is closed at the moment. Some posters attached to the glass doors state that the fish is 70% off at the moment.
Huh.
To Ghetto, Northwest. To Ghetto, Center.
What's with
To
fish
Ghetto,
in this
Southwest.
game? That's like
Yeah, right?
the second time that fish have been mentioned.
We'll check out the center in a minute.
Vergil can only go left. You have reached young boy.
Hey, got
A
any
young
drugs?
boy who stands idle at the side of the road. He's probably about 12 years old and he's playing with a ball. He throws it at the wall and tries to catch it on the rebound. Oh, he's quite skilled because he manages to catch it really quickly. So there's no worry that he could run into the street to chase after it. To Ghetto West. To Ghetto South. Young boy. To Ghetto South.
All right.
Vergil can go straight or to the left.
I don't know
You
what that
have
means.
to worn out garage. To Ghetto, to Ghetto, to Ghetto, to worn out garage. An open garage with empty, dusty boxes lying around. There's nothing suspicious here.
Huh.
To Ghetto, Southwest. To Ghetto, Center. To Ghetto, Southeast.
We will find these drugs.
Vergil can only go left. You have a cop.
We better.
Oh, hi, bud.
Presumably one of Vergil's colleagues. He's a young man in his 20s. He's on patrol, which means that he's looking for suspicious activities. He seems relaxed enough, though. Sometimes he exchanges a few words and chats with the inhabitants of the neighborhood. He must be either very knowledgeable about who lives here and knows that the people he's talking to are in the clear, or he's just very lazy and not taking this very seriously. Vergil thinks it's the latter due to the man's age. To Ghetto, South. To Ghetto,
Oh, that's good.
East. Cop.
That's
to
wonderful.
Ghetto,
That's
East.
the kind of people you want protecting.
Vergil can go straight or to the left.
Also, that's person number 3
You have
in our,
reached
in our
East
tiny
Ghetto.
little lovely
Oh,
police
yeah.
department.
To Ghetto, Southeast. To Ghetto, Center. To Ghetto, Northeast.
Are
To
you
Ghetto,
counting at home?
Southeast. To Ghetto.
You should
Oh,
be.
we almost made it
Believe
full
you.
circle.
Vergil can go straight or to the left. You have to Dark Alley.
Ah!
To Ghetto. To Ghetto. To Ghetto, to Dark Alley.
What?
That
Ghetto
sounds like a
exit.
wonder-
To Ghetto exit.
To Dark Alley.
Let's check out this.
Vergil can't see too well what's in the alley. It's probably nothing, and he has other things to worry about right now. To Ghetto, North. It's a dead end.
What?
To Ghetto,
You
East.
sound distressed by that.
It's a dead end. To Ghetto.
Well, that sucks. Okay, let's check out the center. Let's hope we can get drugs.
You have to Ghetto, Southeast. To Ghetto, Center. It's a dead end.
The fuck?
To Ghetto, Northeast. To Ghetto,
Do I really need to go all the way back?
You have Cop. To Ghetto, South. To Ghetto, East. Cop. To
Let's try it from here.
You have to worn out. To Ghetto, Southwest. To Ghetto, Center. It's a dead end.
But why?
To Ghetto, Southeast. To Ghetto, Southwest.
That sucks. We need to get into the center.
You have to Ghetto West. To Ghetto South. Young boy. To Ghetto West.
To Ghetto West. Alright.
You have to Ghetto North. To Ghetto West. To Moon City. Movie poster. To Ghetto North.
What?
You have reached Laundry. To Ghetto Center.
Aha!
Vergil can go straight or to the right. To Ghetto, to Ghetto, to Ghetto. Kiosk. The kiosk sells mostly magazines, newspapers, and a few toys for children. Some magazines are issues from several months ago.
What about drugs?
To Ghetto, to Ghetto, north, to Ghetto, west, to Ghetto, south. It's a dead end.
They're selling toys.
Kiosk to Ghetto.
Are they selling
Ghetto,
toys for Bob?
west.
Okay, fine. We need to
You
go.
have right to Ghetto, northwest, to Ghetto, center, to Ghetto, southwest.
Alright. Fine, you win. No drugs
You
in
have
the
right,
ghetto.
young boy, to Ghetto west, to Ghetto south.
No drugs in the ghetto.
You have right to worn out garage, to Ghetto southeast, to Ghetto center, to Ghetto.
I think I need to go here, right? And then there's
You
a
have
cop.
a cop,
Yeah.
to Ghetto south, to Ghetto east.
Yep. And then
You have
go.
to Ghetto southeast, to Ghetto center, to Ghetto northeast.
Yep. And then we leave.
You
Fun.
have to Dark Alley, to Ghetto north, to Ghetto east, to Ghetto exit.
Alright.
Ghetto or not to ghetto?
That is the question.
Vergil can see the exit to the right.
Oh.
You have reached suspicious looking boy.
Ah, drugs.
A young boy, probably 16 years old, wearing a hoodie with his hood down. He averts his eyes from Vergil's gaze. Vergil thinks that he's afraid of policemen in general, and he remembers that when he was young, he was also rationally afraid of them, even when he did nothing wrong. To Ghetto, northeast, exit. Suspicious looking, a young boy, probably 16 years old. To Ghetto, exit.
Are you sure you want to
You have
exit the
reached
ghetto?
2nd Avenue, number 41.
You can't.
Obstructed
whole point of
road,
a ghetto,
First
or
Street,
it
number
was
to
at one
Ghetto.
point in
Obstructed
time.
First Street.
There's no
Alright.
way out.
Let's hope that my boy is still here.
You have trusted drug dealer.
Sweet.
The old friend of Vergil has moved here. He explains to him that an arms dealer he met doesn't want money, but drugs in exchange for the car part, and asks him if he had any spare weed for this transaction. He does, and says that if Vergil pays him for this stuff and the other stuff he gave him for Vergil's dad, he'd give him a superior quality batch instead. Vergil, having just enough money on him and deeming a superior quality product more likely to be accepted for the transaction, accepts the offer and gets the high quality weed.
Alright, sick. We got weed.
All right. Do you
First
want
Street,
the normal
number
or
31.
do you want the
Second
weed
Street,
plus
number
plus?
41. Road to the Eastern Desert. Trusted drug
Also,
dealer.
I just realized that
Vergil
this
doesn't
game,
need anything from this
is getting
person right
quite
now.
Close to, getting quite close to being like need for weed material because, well, I mean, we're racing. There was weed involved. And
Alright, now do we give this to the guy or do we just go back to our apartment, put on a fucking TV, like put on Netflix and have a good time?
First Street, number 31.
I would say the latter sounds fun, but then again, our dad wouldn't have like
You have
a
reached.
job, and you
This
would be
building is
sad,
big
and,
enough to...
and you'd make Bob
To
Ross
First Street,
angry.
number 34.
Oh yeah.
To First Street, Elementary, and to First Street, number 25.
Yeah, I would make
Do
Bob
we want to
Ross
make Bob
angry.
Ross angry?
I don't want to make
know.
Bob Ross
You have
angry.
right to the Club District. To First Street, number 31. To First Street, number 19. To the Club...
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing's gonna
You
beat
have
me
reached
for weed.
First Street, number 9.
Cannot be
Pharmacy.
compared to anything
First
else
Street,
because
number
it's so
25.
much better
Downtown
than
Center.
anything else that has happened, will happen, and is happening right
You
now.
have right to Drugstore. To First Street, number 7. To First Street...
I'm quickly going to grab something. I'll be back in just a second.
You have
we can
rate
find
mechanic.
your way back to
Save
this
point.
dude
To
by
race,
then.
to race circuit. To First Street, number 1.
Alright, we're almost there. Where's the guy?
You have to 7th Avenue. To First Street. To 7th Avenue. High School. To 7th Avenue.
Alright, let's go here.
You have to 7th Avenue. To First Team. Dealer. Vergil has exchanged the drugs for the engine piece. The guy looks very pleased with the trade.
Sick! So, does that mean we have 2 parts?
To 7th Avenue. To First Street. You have reached First to 7th Avenue to First Street High School to 7th Avenue to First Street, number 7.
Wait, no, we have all three, right? Okay. Let's see.
You have mechanic. The mechanic applies all the upgrades and repairs that Vergil requests. The car is now ready to go. The man begins his work and clears the car from any register. But now Vergil has to recover the pieces for the car modifications. The Moonwalks aren't a joke. The first he needs to get is nitro, then an engine modification. To do this, the mechanic asks for money that Vergil doesn't have. The guy strikes a deal with Vergil. If he delivers a very rare car from one side of the city to the other, the modifications will be done for free. Vergil accepts and gets in the car. But after just a few minutes, a bunch of dudes on motorcycles start getting closer and try to surround the vehicle.
I
They pull
agree,
out guns.
Connor.
Vergil pushes the accelerator and has to shake them off.
Wait, who are we shaking off?
Get ready.
Oh
Starting.
no!
3, 2.
I didn't pay attention.
One.
Oh no! Alright, let's do it in our new car.
Obstacle in the center.
Oh, whoa, what's happening? Oh, dear
Obstacle on
God.
the right.
We got it.
Left turn incoming.
We got what? The car?
Yeah, we got
We
all
got
the parts,
caught?
but now we're
Turn
chased. We're being
complete.
chased by someone, and I was reading chat, so I have no idea
Left.
what's going on.
Oh no.
Left.
Well, neither do I. That's unfortunate. I was hoping you would be able to
Right
tell
turn
me I
incoming.
missed. But I
Well-
guess that's not happening. I do
Turn
have.
complete.
I do have food. So
Center.
as to not fall asleep, hopefully. But I mean, also the fact
Center.
that we're racing should help.
Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Can someone in the chat please tell us what the fuck just happened?
Center. Left turn incoming.
That'd be great.
That is actually really sad. What about
Turn
the chat
complete.
wasn't paying attention either?
Yeah, but they can scroll. They can
Right.
go back.
Ah, yeah.
Left
that's
turn
very
incoming.
true. I mean, technically, I could too. I can open the video and.
Turn
rewind
completed.
it.
Ew, that was
Track
like.
completed at 50%.
That
It was
was
like
a very
Left
squishy.
turn incoming.
Ew.
Yes, it was.
Turn completed.
Look at me.
I wonder what that
Right.
was.
Look at me. I'm a
Right turn incoming.
perfect racer.
Turn completed.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened.
What?
Center. Right turn incoming.
According to Connor,
Turn completed. Center. Center.
there's
turn incoming.
There's giant evil mutant aliens who landed on Earth,
Turn completed.
and they're thirsty for your blood.
Right.
Oh, makes sense.
Right. Right turn incoming.
What the fuck is that noise?
Turn completed.
Maybe that's the aliens.
Center. Left.
Spaceships.
Left turn incoming.
Left. No. Right. Oh no. Where are you going?
Turn completed.
Left. Right.
Center.
God damn it.
Escape is over.
Oh, thank fuck.
Vergil successfully escaped. Vergil escapes the bikers,
No.
drives the car to the destination, and returns to the mechanic. The mechanic installs the nitro and the engine modification in Vergil's car, and tells Vergil that it's possible to race now that the preparations are mostly complete. He asks Vergil to go to the racetrack and talk to the organizer. You have reached First Street, number 7.
Okay, so why did the bikers attack? Can you,
Press
can you
tab
let me
to-
know?
Because that's
Mechanic.
what bikers do.
Save point.
That's what bikers
Save
do.
to race circuit. Vergil meets the race organizer,
They don't
who
like-
informs him that there's a subscription to be paid in order to enter the Moonwalks. The amount is way too high, but the organizer tells him that he can accept weapons instead of money if one is short on that. 4 of them of decent to high quality should be good, he says. Vergil's got to seek these weapons. He thinks he can probably find them near the downtown area, since Moon City is so corrupt.
What about the guy?
To First Street, number 1.
Convenient.
Wasn't there a guy that
You
sold
have reached
weapons
the
that
7th
we
Avenue.
Yes,
just got
that was my.
that we just got the fucking
was my
part
first-
from?
Yeah, but I guess
You have
but I
the
guess
7th
he
Avenue to
would've,
First Street team
like, charged
to
us
the 7th to apartment
more.
to 7th Avenue, number 16 to
Ooh, apartment complex.
a normal looking apartment
We
complex.
accept-
The walls and floor
We
are
can
of
pay by
white
cash
marble.
or by
There's a staircase leading
Kalashnikov.
upstairs, but
What's
the
your
flat
choice?
Vergil is looking for is on the ground floor.
Wait, we're looking for a
You
flat?
have reached apartment complex entrance.
Did we
Guess
just
we are.
skip some
Press
part in the
tab
story?
to plant. To a plant. A nice potted palm plant, about 6 feet tall. Part of the decor of the place. Nothing out of the ordinary. To apartment.
Hi.
The door is unlocked, and the place seems uninhabited. There are a few pieces of furniture, a couch, and a TV. According to some sources, one of the 4 weapons Vergil is looking for must have been left here somewhere. Cabinet. An empty wooden cabinet in the kitchen. Vergil can see some files inside. Couch. A dusty couch of black leather. There's nothing on it or under the cushions. Wardrobe. An empty wooden wardrobe. There's nothing but dust inside.
Boo.
Drawer. It's not closed. And inside Vergil finds a loaded gun. He takes it with him.
Well, I mean, you loaded it.
To apartment complex entrance. Cabinet. Couch. Drawer. To apartment
All right. I had no idea that's what we were doing.
You have a plant. To moon sit plant.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can get one from the guy that's actually selling them.
To first team. To apart. To 7th.
Which is what I was originally going to do.
You have pawn shop entrance. Road to the suburb. To outskirts. To 7th Avenue.
Oh,
Number 8.
He's kind of gone.
Elderly woman. Pawn
Go
shop.
to the
Elderly
pawn
woman.
shop, be like, yo, have you getting
Vergil doesn't need anything from this place at the moment.
Yes, I have one
Elderly
pointed
woman.
at your
An elderly
face
woman
right now,
is
in
looking at the
fact.
pawn shop window. Road to the elderly woman. To 7th Avenue. Number 8.
Oh, they wanted... Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
What?
You have to 7th Avenue. Number 16. To 1st Street.
McKenna
Team.
said...
To 7th
I'm
to
pretty
1st Street.
sure the bikers... One in
You
the
have
vehicle
reached
you just
1st Street.
drove.
Number 1.
I don't know if you were going to say that they
You have
won
the
it
7th
from the
Avenue,
race,
the 1st Street
or if they just
team.
wanted it.
To
but,
apartment.
I mean,
To
either
7th
would
to
make
1st.
sense.
You have reached to 7th Ave. To 1st Street. High School. To alley. To narrow alley. To 7th Ave. To narrow
Hey.
alley. It seems like a dead end, but on closer inspection, Vergil realizes that there's actually a passage on the far left leading to a slightly bigger space between buildings. Vergil can hear some voices coming from there.
Hey, I need guns.
You have window to hidden place to Moon City. Window. A clouded window of an apartment nearby. Vergil can't see inside. To hidden.
Hey, I need guns.
As soon as Vergil enters, 2 gangsters who are talking about what to do with the machine gun notice him and pull out their guns.
Thank
Fight.
you.
Press forward, arrow to attack.
Yeah, I got
Control to check Vergil's health and space to use medicine to heal. When the enemy attacks, press the left, right, or back arrow to dodge in that direction.
Ooh.
You have reached
Thanks, Super Freak.
No alley.
Fuck. So what about the gun?
Press tab to move. Gangsters.
I thought we were just about to have a...
Shootout has begun.
I thought we were just...
Shots on the left. Vergil gets hit.
How does this work?
Shots on the right.
You probably need to play
on the
this
right.
like blind quest, so just dodge and then just hit
on the
keep
right.
hammering up arrow.
Shots on the left. Shots in the Vergil gets
Up arrow?
hit.
Oh shit.
Shots in the middle. Shots in the middle.
You're right. Oh jeez.
Shots on the left.
This is so.
Shots on the right. Shots on the right. Shots on the right. Victory.
I think you can go faster than that. Hold on.
Vergil gets some medicine. Press control to continue.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, I get the medicine?
Machine gun.
Sure you do.
A heavy machine gun. This should get Vergil quite a sum. He puts it in the trunk of his car, albeit with some difficulty since it's heavier than he expected. To narrow alley. Fence. To narrow alley. Fence. It's a 3-meter high wood fence, but the planks are slightly separated from each other, and Vergil can see through them a bit. The suburban houses can be seen in the distance.
Still, thanks, man.
To narrow alley.
It's okay. I totally missed why we shot the guy, but I guess it was to get the gun, so it's fine.
You have a window
But yeah,
to Hidden Planet, to Moon
thanks to all
City.
of you,
Window
seriously,
to
you're actually kind of letting us get these games. So obviously you're gonna we'll be getting
You
more
have
of
reached
them
the
as they
7th
come
Ave,
out.
to First Street High School, the
And,
narrow alley to alley. A dark alley.
Yeah,
it's kind of
so
narrow. Virgil can
He
see
wants to
something
enter these
interesting in the
underground
distance.
races, and
You
well,
have
to do that,
reached
he
alley.
needs to pay a subscription apparently.
Press
Because even
tab to
races
wall
have a
to
subscription
meeting
now.
point to Moon City.
And he can
wall.
either pay in
Graffiti
cash,
brick
which
wall.
he doesn't have
The
enough of,
graffiti is
or in
horrible,
weapons.
very amateurish. It has no artistic merit whatsoever.
Well, boo.
To meeting point.
All right, give me guns.
The end of the alley. There's just the wall and a person in the middle. It's a man in a suit. Ghetto buildings. Man in a suit. To alley. Ghetto build. The buildings of the ghetto can be seen from their back. They're in general state of disrepair, and quite different looking from the buildings from downtown. The difference is staggering.
Hey man, don't fuck with me. I just killed a guy.
Man in a suit. The person hands Virgil a loaded gun and leaves, without saying a word.
Huh. So we have 3 guns.
Ghetto buildings. To alley.
I mean, I'm
Wait,
not
wait.
complaining.
You have reached wall.
Wait,
to meeting
Patrick,
point.
is the wait? You mean the guy's already almost reached his goal? Wow, that is really impressive. Let me have a look. Typing
to Moon
100
City.
is horrible.
Wall. To meeting point. To
Don't-
Moon City.
don't be like me.
To Moon City.
You can pay more, right? If you pay like extra, I still
have
want to back
reached
the fucking
First
thing.
Street. To 7th
Yeah.
Avenue. To First Street. High
Me
School.
too.
To narrow. To alley.
He
To
might need
7th
to start
Avenue. To
thinking about
First Street.
stretch goals.
You have reached mechanic. Save point.
Oh,
Mechanic.
and to be fair, the goal
save the
wasn't
game.
that high, but-
Mechanic. Virgil doesn't need anything from this person right.
Okay.
Say to race to First Street, to racer, to First, to down, mechanic, say to racer. The race organizer suggests Virgil go look for the 4 weapons near the downtown and First Street, number 1. That area has many alleys just up
Okay.
to First Street, number 1, to downtown center.
So we got 3 guns here, so that means there's 1 left.
You have reached to Drugstore, to First Street, to 2nd Avenue, Moon City Bank. Washed up cello case near trash. To Drugstore, washed up. What's a cello case doing here? Thanks, Virgil. Visibly confused by the stark contrast that it makes with the stinky garbage bags lying beside it. He's curious, so he tries to open the case and... there's a rifle inside. It's probably been left here recently by some gangs, to be picked up by its buyer. Needing weapons to sell to pay for the race subscription, he doesn't think about it twice, and... after making sure no one is watching him, stashes the rifle in the trunk of his car and leaves the case where he found it.
This is just all fucking weird and coincidental and weird
To Drugstore, to First Street, number 7.
and fucking weird and coincidental and
You have
fucking
reached
weird.
mechanic, save point, to race circuit.
All right,
Save
save
to
that
race.
shit.
The organizer is satisfied with the quality of the merchandise and considers the subscription paid. Virgil can now enter
there's a nail
those
ball
damned
inside.
races.
Scream.
All right, now I can enter the
To First
races.
Street, to down to mechanic, save
save
point, save to
and-
race circuit. Virgil drives to the track where he's supposed to race Camille. Virgil needs someone to help him with the races. He doesn't know many people in Moon City. The only ones he's met in recent years are his father's drug dealer. Well, he knows Moon City and its streets. And then, you can't tell by looks, can you? The drug dealer is called Ben. He calls him, this time not for drugs, and Ben accepts. After all, Virgil presents a shock in his life in a shabby studio apartment on the outskirts of Moon City. The Moonwalks are dominated by the 5, the best drivers around and very close to Mr. Sin. Virgil and Ben prepare to face the first, the French Camille. The betting man
The
accepts
French
their car,
Camille.
which has the necessary modifications to run. Get ready.
Let's do it.
Start in 3, 2,
Alrighty.
1.
Let's punch it.
Left turn
dude, turn that
incoming.
music up.
Turn completed.
I'm the best.
Left turn incoming.
Oh, there's no obstacles.
Turn completed. Right turn incoming. Turn completed.
Yeah, there are no.
Right turn incoming. Turn completed. Left turn incoming.
I mean, it's a race.
Oh, shit.
I was having
Turn
like,
completed.
It used to be like illegal street races.
Left turn incoming.
Oh yeah.
Turn
yeah.
completed.
It's interesting.
Track completed at 50%. Left turn incoming.
One thing that these people have been doing, and I'm gonna say
Turn
what you want about
completed.
the quality of their games,
Left turn incoming.
which is actually, I mean, it's definitely getting. I would say it's getting better.
Turn
considering,
completed.
how much.
Left turn
I
incoming.
enjoyed Western drama for what it was.
Turn
Oh,
completed.
yeah.
I mean, it was.
Well, it's probably my
Left turn
favorite
incoming.
game of theirs so far. I mean, besides audio speed.
Yeah.
Turn completed.
And this also,
Right
like,
turn
the
incoming.
story is interesting. I don't think we've had a game quite like that. And, you know,
Turn
the world
complete.
is interesting enough. Just like Blind
Left turn
Quest, I mean,
incoming.
most of the game is pretty repetitive. The world.
Turn
is-
complete.
I don't know what to make of this
There is
story.
Right turn incoming.
Like, it's all very coincidental and weird.
Turn completed. Left turn incoming. The race is over.
Huh.
Vergil won the race.
Nice.
After winning the race against the French Camille, the criminal world begins to look at Vergil with some respect, but the rivalry of others grows. A few days pass, and one morning it seems that someone sabotaged Vergil's car before the race against his next opponent, HG. It may have been one of HG's men, but Vergil has no proof to prove that. He has no choice but to return to the highly specialized Moonwalks mechanic, who makes a simple offer to Vergil. He will work for free if Vergil follows a certain politician who has seen his last race with a chick who seems to be his lover. The mechanic says he is sure that this is the politician he has seen many times on TV with a woman other than that girl. Often men of
Mr.
power
Lover
see the
Lover.
Moonwalks with their lovers, and now he wants to take advantage of them. Vergil simply needs to take a photo to prove his relationship, so that the mechanic can blackmail the politician for a bunch of money. The policeman is forced to accept.
Okay.
You have reached First Street.
Wait, what are we
number
doing
7.
now?
Mechanic. Save point. To
Blackmailing
race.
a
Save point.
politician.
To First Street. To down to mechanic.
Oh, the guy
But
is,
where?
you know, complaining that there is so much.
To First
We gotta
Street.
find him, I
The
guess.
race circuit. Vergil hasn't
Maybe
done all
he's
the
the guy that
preparations
wasn't the
necessary for the race. If he goes as he is now, he's sure to lose, or at worst, even die. He should go only if the car is in perfect condition and is able to sustain any damage that his opponents might deal to it. To down mechanic. Vergil
so
doesn't have the
this
photos
guy's
of the
like
politician
all-
yet. He can be found in a nightclub in the harbor, which is south from here.
Okay.
Save
Okay.
point. To race circuit. To First
This
Street.
guy's like
number
all
1.
mad that there is so much corruption in the city, and what does he do? Blackmail. Beautiful.
You have
Perfect.
reached to 7th Avenue.
Amazing.
To First Street. High School. To Narrow. To Alley. To 7th. To First.
Oh, I know which nightclub this is, I think.
Yeah.
You have
Fuck,
reached
where was
mechanic.
that?
Safe point. To race circuit. To First Street. Number
Next to
1.
the harbor.
To downtown center.
That's what she
Right,
said.
so we have to
You
go.
have to drunk. To First Street. To First Street. Number 19. To 2nd Avenue. Number 6. You have downtown Main Square. To 2nd Avenue. Dollars. Downtown Main. To 2nd Avenue. Number 13. You have save point. To 2nd Avenue. To Ghetto. To 2nd Avenue. Number 20. Teenagers. Save point.
Fuck,
To 2nd Avenue. Number 6.
Here?
You have street lamp. To 2nd Avenue. Number 27. To 5th Street. Number 9. Street lamp.
Okay. We haven't been back at the office in
You
a long
have
ass
truck
time.
driver. To truck driver. To 2nd Avenue. Number 20. To 2nd Avenue.
Wasn't it here somewhere?
You have save point. To 2nd Ave to 11th Street. To 11th Fishmonger. Save point. To 2nd to 11th Street.
Wasn't it here, maybe?
You have containers. To Harbor Entrance. To 2nd Avenue. Container. To Harbor. There's nothing going on. To 2nd Avenue.
Oh, maybe the other. It's gotta be here somewhere.
You have save to 2nd to 11th.
Yeah, definitely somewhere around here.
You have garage to nightclub.
Aha! Hey!
The mechanic told Vergil that this is the nightclub the politician would be attending. It has a marble floor with a black and white chest-like pattern.
Oh,
and
no,
soft
wait.
pink lighting.
No, we need to blackmail the politician.
Vergil can see the receptionist on the right, wearing a suit. You have reached nightclub entrance. Coat hanger. A coat hanger. 3 coats are being kept here.
Wow. Gee. Quite a patronage.
Receptionist. To main receptionist. He welcomes Vergil in a very host-like manner. He must have been doing his job for quite some time. To main room. To Moon City. Coat hanger. To main room.
Hey, let's party.
The main room has a stage and some tables. There seems to be no one here but 2 people talking on the left.
Huh.
You have strip pole and stage.
Oh, yeah.
An empty stage with a strip pole in the center. It has a smooth white surface which is very clean. Vergil could see black curtains on the back.
No.
Politician.
Uh-huh.
Middle-aged woman. To side room. To entrance. Strip pole. Politician.
Whom do we talk to first?
Middle-aged woman. A blonde woman which is talking to the politician. Once in a while, Vergil can hear flirtatious lines from both sides.
Huh.
To strip politician.
What?
An adult woman which is talking to the politician.
This
Good English.
is Vergil's target. He seems to be talking amicably with the woman on his side, and is too busy to notice Vergil at all.
Take a picture.
Middle-aged to side room. Politician. This is Vergil. To side room. To strip politician. To side room. To entrance.
I need the fucking picture.
The side room is just like the main room, but farther to the right and not visible from the entrance. There are some people here, and the tables are the same, small and round, like the ones in the main room. You have a table. Oh, this table seems to be in a blind spot from the politician's perspective, while also allowing Vergil to take pictures of him. As soon as he does that a few times, a bodyguard nearby notices and threatens to destroy the camera. Vergil retaliates. The shootout has begun.
Oh.
Shots on the left. Shots on the right. Shots on the left. Shots in the middle. Shots in the middle.
See, I told you we would
Shots
start
on the
to kill things. Or both.
Shots on the right. Shots in the middle. Shots in the middle. Victory.
Yay!
Vergil gets some medicine. Press control to continue.
Nathan has found a healing potion.
I think that is literally this game's version of that.
How's her health? How do I find that out? How do I get to the menu?
I think you might also
Open the
be
menu
able to press
page.
H or
Vergil has
30.
life points.
Out of...
Press the I key to open the inventory
out of
page.
30, I guess.
Press back. You're back in the map. Side room. Bathroom door. To main room. Client. Bathroom door. To main client. The
Hey,
client
man.
of the bar. He's a young man, probably in his 30s, with a Hawaiian shirt on. He seems pretty chill.
Pretty chill after we just, killed a guy.
Bathroom door. Vergil doesn't need to go right now, which is fortunate given that what he's about to do is better done with an empty bladder.
What?
And what is it that he's about to do?
I don't know.
To main room.
No one
You
gives a
have
shit.
reached main room. Strip bowl to side room to entrance. Strip bowl and
Oh.
stage.
The fucking politician shoved off.
An empty stage with a strip
Oh,
bowl
let's look around.
to entrance. Strip to entrance.
All right, let's just get that.
You have reached night coat hanger receptionist. He welcomes Vergil in a very host-like manner
After Vergil killed a guard.
to main room to coat hanger to main room
No one
to
seems-
Moon City.
No one gives a shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You have reached a garage to nightclub to second Ave garage to second.
Would it be faster if I went through the ghetto?
You have reached save point to Second Avenue, number 27.
No, probably not. Let's just...
You have
That's,
truck driver to Second Avenue.
Just go here.
You have save point to to 211 Fishmonk, save point to 2nd Avenue, number 27.
What the hell? Oh, no. We're going the right way. We're going the right way. It's fine.
You have a truck driver to 2nd Avenue, number 34. To 2nd Avenue, number 20.
Are we?
Truck driver to 2nd.
I have no idea, actually.
You have street lamp to 2nd to 5th Street. Street lamp to 2nd Avenue, number 13. To 2nd Avenue, number 27.
I'm pretty sure we're
It'd
going
be
the right way.
faster if I went through the.
You have reached 2nd Avenue, number save point.
What?
He's alive
Save the
because he
game.
has healing potions.
To 2nd Avenue,
Lots
number
and
6.
lots of healing potions.
I don't know what.
You have reached 2nd Avenue, number 6.
Yo, I want some like heal up. I want.
Press tab.
Hey man, we
2,
just killed a
move.
guard. We're invincible.
Downtown Center,
Also, how
I
do
want
we
some
even
heal
still have a
up and-
gun?
Main Square to 2nd Avenue, Dollar Store, Downtown Center.
We gave all the guns that we had away.
You have to
By the
Drugstore
way,
to
maybe
1st
we
Street,
really
number
should
7.
start using Twitch for these streams. I mean, the chat actually doesn't suck anymore. They fixed it.
Yeah.
You have
Agreed.
reached mechanic.
All right, boy.
Is that a
After
thing?
receiving the photos, the mechanic looks very pleased and starts working on the car. Vergil's now ready to face the second of the 5, the English driver, HG. He looks and acts like a classic English gentleman of the last century. But as soon as the race starts, the first thing he does is pull out a gun and start shooting at Vergil's car. He misses the target, but one thing is clear. From
Okay.
here on,
Well,
the races
we'll
are
think
going to
about
be
it.
merciless, and any mistake can be paid with one's life. Get ready. Start in 3,
Well, that's just
1.
Well, that's just fucking splendid, isn't it?
Obstacle in the center.
How very gentlemanly.
Obstacle on the right. Gets hit.
What? How?
Left turn incoming.
You got shot, sir.
Shut up.
I'm about to get shot. Yes.
Turn
You want to
complete.
get shot again?
Left. Left. Left turn incoming.
That could very well be. I mean, he is a cop, though.
Turn completed.
Why can't I
Even
shoot
gun
back?
control, you would have-
Center. Vergil gets hit.
That is a good-
Obstacle on the right.
That is a good question. It does specifically say that anything
Right
goes
turn
in these
incoming.
races, right? So you could just take a rocket launcher and okay, maybe that's too much. But like, I mean, yeah,
Turn
you could at least
completed.
shoot back.
Center. Center. Right turn incoming. Turn completed. Left. Center. Left turn incoming.
What is that noise?
Turn completed.
Is that the harbor?
Left. Track completed at 50%.
Super
Right
because
turn incoming.
Shooting back would exceed the fun quotient of this game.
Turn completed.
Oh, I see.
Center. Right turn incoming. Turn complete.
We only have a certain fun budget.
Right. Left turn incoming.
Oh God.
Turn completed. Left. Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Oh, and there's the desert.
Left. Right turn incoming.
Okay, I can get behind this.
Turn
Kind of sort of
completed.
makes sense.
Right.
We won.
Left turn incoming.
We won, biatch.
Turn completed. The race is over. Vergil won the race.
Sick.
Face Doppler, Vergil's next opponent. The car needs to be reinforced against any shots. For reinforcement, he has to retrieve around the city map 6 materials that are needed for the job. Each of them is likely held by a different receiver,
Doppler.
and the suburbs seem the best place to find them because it's the territory of street gangs, which have a fervent passion for the Moonwalks. Vergil decides to go there to find what he needs. You have reached 1st Street, number 7.
This is so boring.
Mechanic, save point, to race circuit, to First Street, number 1, to downtown center.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly run for a bio break, and then we'll fucking do this Quetch Fest. Fetch quest.
I thought you did that on purpose.
I was thinking about it, and then I was
Quetch
like,
Fest.
nah, and then I did it by accident.
Okay. Well, that's
Fuck. Okay, give me a sec.
it is very different indeed, Super Freak. It is so different in so many ways, in so many levels. By the way, how has your day been? I don't think I've asked this obligatory question. Well, that was the time. If you want to chat to us, well, people have been chatting. But if you want to join us in getting in if you want to join other people, then you can chat on Discord or on YouTube. Their chats are linked. Dude, the whole world belongs to the Karens. What are you talking about? Not just the suburbs, everything, you know? You know, the Karens they're just everywhere. There are no places that don't belong to Karens. That's the whole thing, you know. They wouldn't want it any other way. They refuse to have it any other way. I wouldn't be surprised if the main villain of this game is actually, well, his name is Mr. Sin, but it just turns out to be a Karen. Just some, like, whatever the... How did a typical Karen look like again? I know I found this nice description once and I totally forgot. Alexa, how does a typical Karen look like?
Here's something I found on the web. According to externasally.com, to make matters worse, her prominent incisors and floppy hairdo makes her look like a relaxed version of Ralph, the killer rabbit.
Okay, did anyone understand what that even means? That came through the stream, right? Did it? Yes, I think it did. I don't think I'm any closer to knowing what I just asked, but... You know. Oh. You should grab more than one. Grab one for me as well. And you guys should also do that. Go and grab yourselves a drink, whether it's beer or Coke or weed. I don't know. Whatever you want to grab, just grab it right now. Yeah, that's your chance to do so. Oh, I was gonna say we can enjoy this like nice ASMR. But I think I just heard it, the audio looped very much not seamlessly. I mean, that could have been team talk as well, I guess. But it sure sounded to me like something just didn't loop. So that's good. Yep. Sounds about right. I want to say anyone can be a Karen, but then I would be lying because only a Karen can be a Karen, right? Like you gotta be a Karen to be a Karen, whatever that means. You're just born. Is that supposed to be Rachel or is it actually Raquel or Rochelle? Rachel. That doesn't... Oh, don't... No, what? Kevin. That's a thing. The male version of a Karen is a Kevin. That doesn't bode well for any future streams. Or maybe it does. Oh, Rochelle, okay. I was not sure if that was a typo. Yeah, no, Rochelle does sound more like a not white name, if that makes sense. Well, you know, that's just, yeah. But as I was saying, you're born into one of these like special breeds of person. Like it just kind of happens. And well, you know, that's all there is to it. Now what happens when two Karens collide though? Nothing good. Probably like a rip in space-time. And that sounds like a very dangerous thing to be dealing with. Which is probably why Karens, I don't know. They do they want to like congregate? I don't think they do they? Unless they're like family or something. But like usually I don't think so. Otherwise, well, things happen. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. The whole screeching match thing. Karen Rochelle. No, yeah, or you'd have the whole space-time rip, as I just said. Well. That's a good question, and one I cannot easily answer, unfortunately.
Oops. I muted him. Peter, are you still here?
Yes, you didn't mute me.
I did. I just unmuted you.
I was pondering all the talk about Karen.
Let's do some fetch quests. Ugh.
Mechanic. Save point. To race circuit. To first street. To down. To first. Mechanic.
Fuck. That's not what I wanted to go, is it?
You have to Drugstore. To First Street, number 7. You have mechanic. Save to race circuit. To First Street. To downtown. To mechanic. To
let's see.
You have to 7th. To First. Heist. To First.
I want to go here.
You have to First Street. Team. To apart. To 7th. To First. To 7th.
And then here.
You have road to the outskirt. Road to the suburbs.
Sweet. Let's go.
You have save point. Bus stop. To suburbs.
Good.
Hey, it's Vergil.
Here the
bitch.
downtown ends and the suburbs begin.
Super
They're an
says,
endless
we could
stream of
stop playing
identical
this Untitled
houses,
content demo.
only
We only have
distinguishable
one
by their
weekend.
street number. Vergil has been told by gangsters that there's an engine piece hidden near the shed
Also
of a
being asked
brown
if you're doing
house,
any better.
so he needs to look out for that. You have reached suburbs entrance. Press tab to
Am I muted
move.
again?
You only have one weekend?
I think if we were to stream that, we would want to do it when everybody's more awake.
Signpost.
Like I think if
It
we were to do it
says
now,
Moon
more
City
people would end
downtown,
up missing
4
it.
miles, pointing east. Then Moon City suburbs, 1 mile, pointing west. To suburbs, to Moon City, signpost. To suburbs, Main Street, number
Yo,
4.
am I muted
No.
again?
Nope. You're
Okay,
not.
good.
You're not muted.
also be. Because
Yeah, I
here,
saw it.
Virgil
game
can
comes
see a
out
young
well.
boy,
That's
probably
also an
16.
option. The
A
guy
stream
says
of
it
white
might
houses,
wait,
each with a
take a
garage
year
and a
to
mailbox
release,
and
so
nothing
which
else besides
might
windows and doors
be
continues.
As
You
to the
have
question,
Yeah, it is
young guy.
we'll see.
To sup, young guy. To sup, young guy.
Not really, but I have stuff scheduled.
Yep.
Wait until the full game comes out. Yes, that's true. Yeah, we'll wait until the game comes out actually, and then play it fully. And I'm doing that. So guess what?
All right.
Peter, you're playing Blind Quest 2.
Well, I mean, we established.
Although you're playing fucking AHC, so, and who knows how long it
As
will
someone-
take for that to.
To suburbs, Main Street. To suburbs, entrance, young guy.
Hey man,
This boy greets Vergil and recognizes that he's not from around here. He warns him about the fact that this part of town is seemingly housing several gangsters, and to watch out who Vergil talks to on the street. Because, while everything seems fine at first sight, not everyone is clean here. Vergil tells him about the
Take a
car
shower.
part that he needs, and the boy remembers to have seen something that could be useful in a garbage pile here.
well, great.
To suburbs. To young guy. To suburbs. Main Street. To suburbs. Enter. There seems to be an intersection here that says 3rd Avenue. Might warrant an inspection. You have children.
Children.
2 children are playing on the sidewalk, being careful and paying attention so they don't fall into the street by accident.
Really?
To suburbs. 15th Avenue. To suburbs. Main Street. To suburbs. Main Street. Number 4. Children. To suburbs. 15th. To suburbs. Main Street. Number 27. To suburbs. Main
I
Street.
like
Number
how all
4.
the kids in this game
Where did we come from?
are very
Sub-
careful about what they do.
Oh fuck! Control goes places.
From here,
Oh,
Vergil can go backwards or to
Yes.
the 27th Avenue, as the main street and the houses seem to come to an end. A vast cornfield stands before Vergil, behind which there is only desert.
oh, where's the
You have
trash?
an annoyed gangster.
Hey man.
This gangster seems pissed and is talking to himself about how much money he's lost in the Moonwalks. Vergil tells him that he's looking for engine pieces, and the gangster thinks that he's a pilot that made him lose a bet in the last race. Vergil tries to explain, but he doesn't listen. He attacks out of anger. The shootout has
Well-
begun. Shots on the left,
I didn't see that
shots in the
coming.
middle,
Whoops. Whoops.
shots on the left,
Well, you're dead.
shots in the middle. Shots in the middle. Shots on the left. Shots in the middle. Shots on the right. Shots in the middle. Victory!
Victory.
Vergil gets a car part. Press control to continue.
Wow. That's smooth.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Okay, so that's 1.
To end of Main Street. To suburbs. Mailbox. To end mailbox.
Is there a car part?
This
in here?
mailbox is overflowing with letters, and every window of its house is barred shut with planks of wood. The house is obviously for sale, but the previous owner must have forgotten to tell a few companies the new address. To end of Main Street.
What's in here?
There seems to be nothing else here except a broader street between 2 of the last houses. Might warrant a closer look.
Yeah.
You have reached pile of garbage.
Ah.
Lo and behold, there actually seems to be an engine piece among all this mess. It seems in decent shape, just a bit rusty. The mechanic can probably polish it and make it functional again. Vergil takes the piece with him.
2 pieces.
To alley, to suburb, garish, to alley, garish car. A very flashy looking car. It's been heavily modified and doesn't have a license plate. It's immaculate. It's either new or it's been washed recently.
I wonder who owns it.
I'll try not to die.
To alley,
I'll do my best.
to suburbs, garish car. To alley.
What's the alley?
The street looks more like an alley, in which there's nothing but the 2 white walls of the houses that surround it. A decrepit house can be seen far ahead.
Oh,
You have fence. A fence made of steel rings, 3
why
meters
can't we
high.
just steal the car?
The sea can be seen in the distance. Before it, there's just barren land. To abandoned house. To end of Main Street. Fence.
Ah,
An abandoned wooden house stands amidst the cornfield.
that's not creepy.
It's getting dark brown with age. The wood rotting. It's probably
Not at
40
all.
years
Ooh.
old. The house is in complete ruin. Not fit to be explored without major risks. It's a miracle it's been standing there for all this time. Vergil can see a young man with ragged clothes and a peaceful expression sitting on the steps to the entrance.
Hey man, you high?
You have reached drug dealer.
Ah.
Cornfield to alley, drug dealer. Sitting on the house steps, this guy tells Vergil that he does have an engine piece in the back, and that if he wants it, he can have it in exchange for some weed. The man seems to be craving the substance, and Vergil knows exactly the person to look for if someone needs this kind of drug.
Now we need to go back.
Probably want to finish
Cornfield.
exploring.
Cornfield can be seen extending for a few miles surrounding the house. To alley.
Oh my god.
You have fence. To abandoned
yeah.
house. To end of fence. To You have reached Main Street, Garish Cop. To alley. To suburb. Garish.
Okay, I'll
to
be
alley.
back,
To
but
suburbs.
only
Main
for
Street,
like a
number
minute,
27.
And then I think I shouldn't need to make any more breaks after this.
You have
Let's
to end
see
of
what
to
we
suburbs.
got.
To suburbs. Main Street. To suburbs. 27th Avenue, number 7.
Alright. Should be something here.
The road ends, turning left to the main street. A guy in a suit seems to want to talk to Vergil.
Huh.
You have easygoing gangster.
Hey man.
Having defeated the gangster, this guy gives Vergil the promised engine piece and leaves. He stashes it in the trunk of his car.
What?
To suburbs. To suburbs. You open the
1,
police ID.
3,
Heal up. Nobody.
1,
What?
3,
Oh.
1,
Bulletproof 4. Transparent armor.
Oh, cool.
1,
Bulletproof 5. Bicarbonate.
1,
Bulletproof 3. Kevlar for cars.
Huh?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
okay. These are the 3 parts that I
Wow.
have.
Bulletproof 5. Bicarbonate. You're
Alright.
back in them to 27th Avenue, number 7. To suburbs. Main Street, number 27. To suburbs. 15th Avenue, number 3. To suburbs. Main Street, number 27. To suburbs. Vergil can see a house that has been painted brown here. It must be what he's been told about. There's also a sign that reads 27th Avenue. You have reached 15th Avenue, number 3.
Vergil needs
Press
weed.
tab
Vergil
2.
always
Move.
needs a lot of weed.
Angry gangster.
Oh, more angry gangsters. Hey man.
This gangster recognizes Vergil as a cop and immediately pulls out his gun before he even has a chance to talk. Vergil must defend himself immediately.
Not like we haven't done
A
this
shootout.
before.
Shots in the middle. Shots on the right. Shots in the middle. Shots on the right. Shots on the left. Shots on the right. Shots on the left.
I think because those gunshots actually do sound kind of like
Shots on the
shotgun
right.
sound.
Victory.
Sort of.
Also, you have no idea how tired I am of these
Vergil gets a
boppet,
car part. Press control to continue.
of these boppet fights.
How convenient.
To
How
Brown
many
House.
do we have
To
now?
suburbs.
4,
To
5? Do
suburb.
we have
Trash
5
can.
already?
The trash can is empty. It must have been empty this morning.
Huh. I thought it was a car part.
To Brown House.
What's in the brown
Yeah,
house?
right now. This is much more like a real
This
Ghetto.
house looks exactly like the others, except it's brown instead of white. The mailbox still looks like the others, though. The house also has a shed outside. You have a save point. You save the cluster of steel materials. Among these scraps, there seems to be an intact engine piece. It's probably been
Yo,
left
why,
here for a
are,
reason.
why is the city
But
full of
since
engine
there's no
pieces?
one around, Vergil sneakily puts it in his car.
No one really said
To
how big the
suburbs.
city actually
Save
is.
point. To shed. To suburb. Save point. You save to shed.
Well, there's the safe point here, so the shed is probably dangerous.
Vergil has other business to take care of.
Or not.
To suburbs. 15th Avenue. Save point.
I do not
You have
remember
to
that
Brown
one.
House, to Suburbs, 27th Avenue, number
I'm
7.
really sorry.
To Suburbs, Main Street, number 5. Trash Can, to Brown House,
It's
to
a
Suburbs,
Brown House.
27th
Time to
Avenue,
get-
to Suburbs,
Time to
Main
get
Street,
out that,
number 15.
that all house box and go hunting.
You have reached.
Wait, I was here?
Children.
Oh.
To Suburbs, 15th Avenue, number 3. To Suburbs, Main Street. To Suburbs, Main Street, number 4. Children.
Yo, what?
You have
I am
reached
so-
Young Guy. To Suburbs, Main Street, number 15.
So,
To Suburbs, Entrance, Young Guy.
I'm so
gotta find a
confused.
good wheel, our good old weed buddy again.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
okay,
reached
let's do
to
that
Suburbs, Main Street, number 4.
actually. Let's do that.
I think we have all the parts actually, apart from that one, right?
You
No.
have reached
Counted
Young
correctly.
Guy.
No.
You open
1,
Bulletproof,
Oh,
1,
Police,
so it's
One.
1,
Bulletproof 4,
1,
2,
Bulletproof 5,
1,
3,
Bulletproof 3,
1,
4,
Bulletproof 1,
1,
5.
Bulletproof
Oh.
2, nothing.
Okay,
You open
you're
the
right.
You're back to Suburb, Main Street, to Suburbs, Young Guy, to Suburbs, Main Street, to Suburbs, Entrance.
You're right. All right, let's get some weed. I need money. Can we even afford
You
it?
have signpost to Suburbs,
yeah.
to Moon City.
I mean, maybe we got some money from the last race. Logically, that would actually
You
the
have
last two
reached
races.
Road to
actually,
Suburbs.
come to think of it.
Press, tab, 2, save point, bus stop, to Suburbs, 7th Avenue, save point.
All right, time for drugs. A lot of weed in
You
this
have
game.
pawn shop, road to outs to 7th Avenue, elderly woman, to 7th, pawn shop, to 7th Avenue.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You have to 7th to 1st Street, teen, to first.
Do we never need to like fill up our gas?
You have reached to 7th Ave, to 1st High School, to narrow, to alley, to 7th, to 1st. You have save point, to race, save, you save the game, to 1st Street, to downtown center. Mechanic, to,
All right, let's go.
you have
here.
reached to drugs, to 1st Street, number 19, to 2nd Avenue.
Go here. No, 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 no.
You have downtown center, Main Square, to 2nd Avenue, to Dollar Store, down Main Square, to 2nd Avenue.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Am I going the right way?
You have save point, to Ghetto, to 2nd Ave, teenagers, save point, to 2nd Avenue, number 6.
I am not. Crap.
You have downtown main to dollars downtown center, Main Square, to 2nd Main.
Yes, the dollars.
Maybe go through here? Can I go through here?
You have man reading a news to 1st Street, to 2nd Avenue, man to 1st Street, number 19.
Ah, yeah. We're getting there. I think.
You have pharmacy to 1st Street, number 25, to downtown center, to Main Square, to 1st.
Yeah, here we go.
You have to the club district, to 1st Street, number 19.
There we go. Man, Dad, if only you knew.
You have to 1st Street, to 1st Elementary, to 1st Street, number 34.
Here we go. Hey, man, I need more weed.
You have trusted drug dealer. Vergil explains to the trusted friend that a guy with an engine piece in the suburbs wants some weed in exchange for it. Vergil asks the dealer if he has some low-quality stuff for the guy, because he seemed to be really craving some and will probably be satisfied with anything. The dealer understands the situation and gives him a small plastic bag with the herb, saying that it's on the house this time. Vergil thanks him and the two go their separate ways after that. To 2nd Street, number 41.
That's like
road
the
to
guy we have
Eastern
met
Desert.
up with the most
To 1st
times
Street,
in this game
number
already.
31.
Holy crap. I mean, he wasn't kidding. That's like the one person he really knows. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You
This
have
guy has a
reached
serious
1st Street, number
problem.
31.
And yeah,
We are
that too, drug
probably
dealers
most-
on
Tab
Most of
to
this
1st
guy's
Street,
income.
Number 34. To 1st Street, number 25.
I don't think anyone has ever
You
hit
have
up their
reached
drug dealer
First
this
Street,
much in
the
a
Club
single
District,
day.
To First Street, number 31. To First Street, number 19.
You have some weed asking for it, friend.
You have reached First Street, number 19. Pharmacy. To First Street, number 25. To Downtown Center. To Main Square. To Downtown Center.
Let's see.
You have to Drug to First Street, number 7.
All right, we're almost done. Guess what
You
happens
have
after the
reached
next race?
Mechanic. Save point. To race to First Street, number 1.
More fetch
Based on
quests.
experience, this is probably a blind guy playing computer games who leaves
You
off
have reached
weed sales.
First Street, number 1. Press tap to 7th Avenue to First High School to Narrow Alley to 7th Avenue. You have to 7th Ave to First Team to apartment to 7th Avenue.
All right.
You have pawn
For all
shop
the
road to the
Ds
suburbs.
and the children and all the things in this game.
You have
There was
save
more,
point
wasn't there?
bus
What
but
did I
to
mean?
suburbs. You have sign put to suburbs, Main Street.
All right.
You have young guy to suburbs, Main Street. You have children to suburbs, 15th Avenue to suburbs, Main Street. Number 27 to suburbs.
Younger children, teens.
You have two end of Main Street to sub 2 end. You have reached garish car to alley to sub to.
Almost there.
You have reached fence to abandoned house.
Hey man, got your weed. Unless
You
he
have reached
notices that it's crap
abandoned
quality
house.
and starts shooting us.
Drug dealer. The drug dealer deals Vergil the engine piece and leaves for the suburbs. Happy with the exchange.
All right, now time to go back.
To alley.
This is a shitty drug dealer. You got no.
You have reached fence to abandoned house to end of me.
You have reached the depth of hell. Yes.
You have garish car to alley to sub garish to suburbs Main Street. You have reached to end of Main to suburbs 27th Avenue to mailbox to suburbs Main Street number 15.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
You have children to suburbs Main Street number 27 to suburbs Main Street number 4.
Number 4.
You have young to suburbs entrance.
All right, let's hit up the mechanic. This game is very predictable.
You have to suburbs Main Street to Moon City. You have reached Save Point bus stop to suburbs 7th Avenue number. You have
That
road
could
to the
very well
to
be.
outskirt to 7th Avenue elderly to
Although,
You have reached to 7th Avenue to First Street number 1.
to be fair, like this game was what? Like, oh man, I don't think I think it was like $3.99. So, I mean,
You have reached to 7th Ave to First Street High School.
Hey, man.
To First Street.
Yeah, no, honestly, I mean, it is very much, there was like a lot of repetition.
You have
but
reached
the premise
First
is interesting.
Mechanic
I
Save
don't-
Point.
No, I've definitely played
Mechanic.
it worse.
like for $3.99, I think that's what I paid.
Oh, it's 6.
No,
Apparently.
was it? I didn't pay that much.
Yep.
I'm
Didn't you say
pretty
like
sure it was 3 something.
$6.49?
Mechanic applies all the
People
upgrades that
seem-
Vergil requested and some additional repairs. The car is now bulletproof and ready to go.
Sick.
Save Point. You
Of
save
course,
the
now we
game.
test this theory
to
by,
race
by
circuit.
just like letting all the bullets hit us, right?
Vergil drives to the track where he's supposed to race Doppler. Vergil will now face the American driver Doppler, so called because he is so fast that he
Oh, yeah.
always and only leaves the sound of his engine moving away in his trail. Get ready. Start in.
I mean,
3.
maybe that
2,
was launch day.
1.
Well, yeah, of course. But...
Alright, you're dead.
Obstacle on the right. Right. Left turn incoming.
We're making a lot of enemies right now.
Well,
Turn completed.
yeah, you...
But I mean,
Kinda have that.
we were kind of a cop, so...
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. They aren't getting any harder, you're right.
Turn. Left turn incoming. Turn completed. Center.
I want actual driving physics, please.
Center.
Come on, like, all of y'all are making
Left turn
games in
incoming.
Unity. This shouldn't be that hard. Like, all of these things are already done. You
Turn
just
completed.
grab them from the asset store.
Left.
Make it like
Left
copy
turn
the
incoming.
audio speed source code. That would make this more interesting, because
Turn completed.
it would also mean that we probably wouldn't finish it.
Track completed at 50%.
But
Left.
at least something would happen.
Right
like,
turn incoming.
give me like an option, like easy races or audio speed races, you know?
Turn completed. Left.
Like, that's my biggest
turn incoming.
complaint. The races are just really dull.
Turn completed.
It's like you hold up arrow for the entire
Left.
duration. You avoid these things half the time. You don't even have to do anything.
You were...
Left turn incoming.
So,
And then you just
Super
hold left
says-
until the sound gets loud.
Liber Fleet
Turn
says you want
complete.
actual driving physics. Give us
Left.
old Psychopath back. The Java version
Turn.
sucks. I don't even know what that's referencing.
Right turn incoming.
What?
Because there was only ever one version of Psychopath. There was never a change
Turn
to
completed.
the physics.
Yeah.
Center. Center.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right turn
There
incoming.
was one update which fixed the looping of the sounds on iOS and what made it work with Mural.
Turn completed.
But like,
The race is over. Vergil won the race. Vergil has defeated Doppler.
yeah, the
Fontana, penultimate of the 5, is now waiting for Vergil to show up at the track to challenge him.
Also, there is
You have
no
reached
Java
First
version.
Street, number 7. Press tab to move. Mechanic. Save point. You save the game. Mechanic.
maybe talk to them to be sure.
Vergil doesn't need anything from
broken.
this person right now. Set to race circuit.
All right, well.
Vergil drives to the track where he's supposed to race Fontana.
All right.
Penultimate of the 5, Fontana is an Italian mafioso living in America who has a strong passion for cars. Moody and ruthless, he will do anything in his power to assure his wins, and is no stranger to subterfuge. He has set up several traps along the circuit.
Oh.
Get ready.
Ah.
Start in 3, 2, 1.
Right, asshole.
Obstacle on the right.
I don't know what traps mean, but
Center. Right turn incoming. Turn completed.
Yeah, there are literally no differences between Psychopath
Left.
versions. Like, it fixed Safari, but that's literally the only thing.
the
it
only
did.
thing I changed
Right.
is the menu.
Right
Yeah,
turn
like
incoming.
the menu was.
Like, I never made any changes
completed.
to the actual game code.
Wow.
Center. Center. Left turn incoming. Turn completed. Center. Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Whoa, it's a long noise.
Left. Right turn incoming.
Yeah, it's always been here. That's the harbor, I
Track
think.
completed at 50%. Turn completed.
Yeah, that could be.
Right.
So Connor was also saying that, you know,
Right
because,
turn
like,
incoming.
selling to blind people, it's like, I don't know, whoever they're doing for testing, I think it also might be.
Turn completed.
Yeah, I think a lot of it depends if stuff for you.
Left. Right turn incoming.
I have no idea what you just said.
It depends who you're testing with, because Connor was saying, we can have more complex mechanics because maybe people would complain.
Left turn incoming.
These days people will always complain. So...
Turn complete.
Oh, fuck!
Right. Center. Left turn incoming.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Turn completed.
That was
Obstacle on the right.
That sounded...
not very good.
No.
Right turn incoming.
Shit.
Turn complete.
Whoa!
Left. Right turn incoming. Turn complete over.
Did I win?
Vergil won the race.
Ah!
Nice.
After the race, a man in a white racetrack suit and blonde hair greets Vergil and introduces himself. He is Almanon, the leader of the Five and Vergil's next opponent. He seems to be completely different from the other racers. He appears to be an honest driver, and so far he always won his races without any tricks. Turns out Almanon started running the Moonwalks to get the money so that way he could pay for an operation for his daughter, who has a rare disease. Vergil realizes that Almanon's motivations are the same as his, to keep a loved one safe at any cost. Vergil decides to take a break and head back to the mechanic. He'll return to the Moonwalks race circuit when he feels ready. You have reached First Street save point. You save the to downtown to First Street to race circuit. Vergil drives to the track where he's supposed to race Almanon. Vergil begins to race, but after a few seconds, Almanon's car breaks down, making him crash into the sidelines and leaving him in serious danger. Vergil cannot go on and leave him be. He stops, goes back to him, and manages to pull him out of the dangerous situation, saving his life. Almanon explains that his car was probably sabotaged by Fontana. He is so angry for losing the race against Vergil that he probably wanted to kill Almanon just to challenge Vergil again. After all, Almanon claims that Fontana has always hated him. The Italian has an ego too strong to admit that someone is stronger than him. Vergil decides to help him get a new car, agreeing to act as an escort man in a smuggling deal in the port, which he heard about from Ross. You have reached First Street.
Don't
First
forget.
Mechanic. Save point.
This guy
Save the game.
hates corruption. He hates it. He says it multiple times. Oh, the city only didn't have corruption. Deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole we go. And also, we just made more story progress in the last 3 minutes than in the last 20 or a half an hour
Mechanic.
or something.
To downtown center.
So there's slight pacing things here.
You
for
have
sure.
reached downtown center.
All
Now we have
right,
a
let's
reason-
see.
To
now
Drugstore.
we have a reason to
to First
enter the
Street.
harbor.
To First Street. To Second Avenue.
You have a reason to what?
Also, maybe we miss an opportunity
You
to
have
talk to our
reached
dad, actually.
Second
Talking
Avenue.
about protecting our loved
Downtown
ones and
center.
stuff.
Main square.
I know there are things we could have done.
Wait,
in that
what?
Interlude, but I'm just wondering if there weren't things we could have done in that interlude when we, were returned.
What do you mean? What interlude?
Like when we finished the last race. Yeah, I probably do.
Yeah, I think you do.
To Second Avenue. You have reached save point. To Second. To Ghetto. To Second Avenue. Number 20.
For now,
To
Psychopath
Second
is the
Avenue,
only one,
number
but there
6.
is nothing.
To Second-
There is nothing that would stop more games from being created.
You
Thing
have
of iOS,
reached
of course, that
Second
you have
Avenue.
to kind of
Number 20.
approach those kinds of games differently because you can't just use
Press
you can't easily
tab
like an
2.
FPS
Street
for iOS,
lamp.
for example.
To Second Avenue. Number 27.
And
To Fifth
have
Street
at
lamp.
least-
To Second Avenue. Number 13. To You have truck driver. To Second Avenue. Number 34.
Right? It's somewhere here, right?
You have save point. To Second Avenue. To 11th Street. To 11th Street. Fishmonk. Save point. To Second. To 11th Street.
I think it's here.
You have containers. To Harbor Entrance.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
The entrance of the harbor is plain, and the street changes from grainy to smooth concrete. Some containers can already be seen at both sides of the road in the near distance. You have reached parked trucks.
What do we got?
Several trucks are parked at the side of the road, waiting for their turn to come into the innermost part of the harbor to load or unload things.
All right.
To harbor, to Moon City, parked to harbor, containers.
Let's see what we got.
Several containers can be seen here. There are so many side by side and on top of each other that they almost look like a small hill with a labyrinth near its base. Vergil can see some people here, which are either workers or belong to a more suspicious kind of trade.
Huh.
You have a crane. A crane is loading cargo into the container from the top. It's moving the cargo very slowly to make sure it doesn't get damaged. To harbor entrance, crane. To harbor, middle. The containers end here.
Did you want to look at the crane?
Further, there's only
I
a
did.
pier with some boats moored in.
Oh.
A guy in a
totally
suit stands
missed it.
back against one of the containers, seemingly resting.
It was talking
You
about how
have
it loads
reached
it slowly.
Save point. You say dealer.
Oh yeah.
This is the dealer whose goods might help Elmanon get the car he needs if he sells them. Vergil starts talking to him, trying to establish a good deal. But as soon as the two reach an agreement, the dealer pulls out a gun and two other cohorts show up. Vergil must defend himself immediately.
All right, let's
The
shoot some
shootout
shit.
has
Well-
begun.
That went well.
Shots on the right. Shots on the right. Shots on the left. Shots on the left. Shots in the middle. Shots on the right. Shots in the middle. Shots on the left.
Shots
on the left. Shots on the
No,
left.
just-
Victory.
Victory.
Vergil gets some medicine. Press control to continue.
Okay. Now what?
Save point. To pier. To harbor. Harbor work. Save point. You save to harbor workers. A few workers are playing poker using a small metallic container as a table. Huh, it must be on break.
Lol.
Save point. To pier.
So,
To harbor. The containers. Harbor work. Save to pier.
so do we go back?
There's almost nothing here. The sea is the only thing to be seen looking forward, for at the left, right, and back, there's only Moon City. You have boat.
Oh, what's this?
A moored boat is near the edge of the harbor. It's a plain-looking white sailboat, and there appears to be no one on it. Sea. The sea can be seen from
Is it
here,
as-
extending apparently infinitely. It's calm, and the sky is clear.
Is it a sailboat or
harbor.
is it a motorboat?
Sea. To harbor. Boat. To...
Well, that's it.
You have save point. To pier. To harbor. Harbor. To harbor.
To Ghetto.
You have reached crane. To harbor. To harbor and crane. To harbor entry. You have reached harbor. Parked truck. To harbor. To Moon City.
I guess we have the medicine that... Where do we need to
You
put
have
it?
reached containers. To harbor entrance. To second up.
Where do we need to put this?
You have save point. To
I guess the race
to Second Avenue.
track?
Number 27. To 11th.
I guess that's where the man would be.
You truck driver.
Right.
Second Avenue. Number 34.
Where
To
was
Second
this
Avenue.
deal supposed to take place?
You have street lamp. To Second Avenue. Number 13. You have reached save point. To Second Avenue. Number 6. You have reached downtown main school downtown center. You have reached to Drugstore to First Street to Second Avenue to First Street number 7. You have mechanic save point. Used to race circuit. For the second time, Vergil drives to the track where he's supposed to race Elmanon. He meets the man and hands over the crates picked up at the harbor. Almanin immediately calls a short and plump man in a white tuxedo near his new car, clearly a loan shark for whom he got the money to pay for the vehicle, and sells him the merchandise. The small man looks satisfied and leaves, considering the debt repaid. Both are ready to start the race. Vergil and Almanin exchange a few words before getting into their cars. The latter is grateful for the help the former has given him, but he has no intention of bypassing the Moonwalks rules. Despite the friendship, there is only one way to decide who wins. Vergil understands and appreciates Almanin's sportsmanship. Vergil thinks that maybe this time there will be no tricks, and this will be just a regular race. One glimmer of humanity in the abyss of the squalor that is Moon City. The two men get into their cars and move to their starting positions, ready to go. Get ready. Starting 3, 2,
Not
1.
exactly.
Obstacle on the right.
I know it's us that crashes.
Left turn incoming.
Yeah, that wouldn't.
Turn completed. Center. Left turn incoming. Turn completed. Right. Right turn incoming.
Do 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 do.
Turn completed. Center. Right turn incoming.
Oh shit.
Turn completed.
Oh, all good.
Left. Left turn incoming.
We got this.
Turn completed. Right. Right turn incoming.
It's fine.
Turn completed.
Here's the harbor again.
Right. Left turn incoming. Turn completed. Right. Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Is my drug dealer constantly in the car with me?
Left.
Maybe he's in coke.
Left turn incoming. 50%.
Fuck.
Turn completed. Center.
Jesus.
Right. Left turn incoming.
It was talking over itself. I didn't know
Turn completed. Left. Center. Vergil, right turn incoming.
Not good.
Turn completed. Obstacle in the center. Obstacle in the center. Right turn incoming. Turn
They
completed.
could place these in like more
Center.
strategic places next to the turn.
Center. Right turn incoming.
What?
Turn completed. Right. Right. Left turn incoming.
Oh
Turn
god.
completed. Left. Left. Right turn incoming. Turn completed. Right. Center. Right turn incoming.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Turn completed. Center. Right. Vergil, left turn incoming.
Fuck.
Turn completed. Obstacle in the center. Obstacle on the right.
I might be screwed.
Right turn incoming.
Until
The
not.
race is over. Vergil won the race. As soon as Vergil
Good.
defeats Almanin and gets out of his car, Mr. Sin finally shows up. He's an average-sized man, dressed completely in black with his face covered by a mask made of cloth, and tells Vergil through a device that distorts his voice
good.
that he has watched him carefully during and
Socially
outside the
distancing.
races, and that he wants him to join his team directly. Vergil realizes that he is about to reach his main goal. Now all that's left is earning the trust of the extremely dangerous boss, the chief of all the major crime in Moon City. He accepts. Mr. Sin seems particularly to trust him and immediately puts him in charge of an important task, that of collaborating on drug operations down at the port. Vergil agrees to head down there as soon as possible. You have reached First Street, number 7. Mechanic. Save point. You save the game.
Wow.
Port? So the
That's-
harbor?
Yeah.
Again?
To race circuit.
Yep.
To First Street. To downtown. To race. Mr. Sin seems particularly to trust Vergil. And immediately to downtown's mechanic. To down. You have downtown center.
What?
You have reached drugstore entrance, wine collection, shop to Moon City.
Why did I did not
You
want
have
to be there.
reached to First Street, number 19. To Second to
Oh
First
yeah,
Street.
it probably is a trap.
What?
But you know.
You have reached Second Avenue.
Yeah,
number
it
6,
is a trap.
Downtown Main Square. To Second Avenue, number 13. Dollar Store. Downtown Main Square. To Second.
But it's okay, we can use a gun. It's just pressing the arrow keys a bunch.
You have save point. To Second Avenue, number 6. To Ghetto. To Second. You have street to Second Avenue, number 27.
We just keep going.
You have truck drive to Second Avenue,
What about
number
his
20.
dad? And what
To
about
Sec-
Bob Ross and like all those other people? And the drug dealer. How is
You
he
have
gonna
reached
like make
Second
a
Avenue,
living?
number 34. Save point. You to Second Avenue to 11th Street.
You guys need to think of
number
the
1.
consequences
To 11th.
of the things you're losing, yo.
You have containers to harbor entrance. Upon entering the harbor, Vergil is approached by a beautiful woman wearing an extravagant dress. She explains in a very strict manner that she sends contact for the drug operation in Moon City. Vergil remembers reading a file on 2 women who helped Sin with drug operations. The press had known everything and nicknamed them moon goddesses. She, Vergil thinks, must be one of the 2. She assigns Vergil a mission. He has to travel to a warehouse complex on the other side of the city, bring back here all the weapons he can find, and hand them to a man who is one of their contacts in the containers section of the harbor. You have reached near the desert.
Wow.
Save point. Desert. To the warehouses. To facility. Save point. You see? Desert. To the warehouses. The warehouse, seen from the outside, is a square building with white exterior walls, which have been dirtied brown and black in time. Some patches of grass surround the building, and there's no one near the entrance doors. You have reached grass surrounding the entrance. The grass is yellowish and dry due to excessive exposure to
And
sun
always
and lack of
greener
rain
on the
this
other
season.
side.
To warehouse. To Moon City. Grass. To where.
Alright.
Inside, the warehouse has gray walls and floors. There are a lot of boxes of various sizes and materials lying around. There's also some items laying around. It functions as a deposit for who knows how many things. You have reached warehouse. Wooden boxes. To warehouse. To warehouse. East. To warehouse entrance. Wooden boxes. Some wooden, smaller boxes. There's nothing inside them. To warehouse. North. To warehouse. East. To warehouse entrance. To warehouse. There's nothing here but boxes. Polystyrene container. A bright white polystyrene rectangular container, without a lid. It contrasts a lot with the surrounding boxes. This container must have been misplaced. It's empty. To warehouse. To warehouse. To warehouse. To warehouse. Northwest. To warehouse. Center. To warehouse. Northeast. To warehouse. Northwest.
Is that where we were?
This is
Nope.
the upper left corner of the building. There's something here that catches Vergil's eye. You have wooden case. A wooden case, long, about 50 centimeters. Upon opening it, Vergil finds a rifle inside. He takes it.
Yeah, sure, why not? Steal a bunch of shit.
To warehouse, to warehouse west. To warehouse
Maybe he knows
north.
it might be a
To
trap.
warehouse
He's like,
west.
Maybe I should get something.
There seems to be several cardboard boxes in this area of the warehouse. Other than that, there's nothing else that's interesting. Cardboard box. A cardboard box left upside down on the floor. Vergil slowly lifts it and nothing's under there. No weapons, medications, drugs, or snakes, for that matter.
Why would there be snakes?
Snakes.
To warehouse southwest.
Blind
To
quest,
warehouse
man.
center. To warehouse
Dude.
northwest. Cardboard
Oh my
box.
god, there's
Warehouse
so many
southwest.
fucking snakes and... Dude, there's so many ways to die in the second blind quest.
There seems to be several black plastic containers of various sizes here.
No,
You have a small
We have 'em.
container. A small plastic container. It's way too small to have a weapon inside. And when Vergil looks inside, he finds it predictably empty.
Don't forget there's also some fancy miracle drug called Heal Up, which we actually got way too much of.
Briefcase. A briefcase has been left here. It's unlocked, and inside, there's a loaded gun. Vergil takes it with him.
Why are we stealing
Gotta have
all
two.
the guns?
To warehouse
Suddenly-
west.
suddenly-
Small
suddenly
container.
we
Warehouse
have-
south.
We have
To
become
warehouse small.
we have suddenly become like either
Metal
Rambo or
containers seem to
Johnny
be
Wick
stored in
or-
this
or
area of the
both.
building.
I don't know.
You have metal case.
Then again, why the hell
A
not?
metal rectangular case. It's locked, but it's also very light, and Vergil doesn't hear anything moving within when he moves it around, so it's probably empty. To warehouse center. To warehouse southwest. To warehouse southeast. Metal case. To warehouse center.
Where did we come from? West?
To warehouse southwest. To where
So we're gonna go here.
several metal barrels are stored in the bottom right corner of the warehouse. They're not dusty at all, and there are some dragging marks on the floor, suggesting that the barrels have been moved here recently. You have barrel.
As if the dragging marks just went away.
A metal barrel. Seems to be dirty with some traces of something slimy and odorless. There's nothing inside.
Ew.
To warehouse south. To warehouse east. Barrel. To warehouse east. Several wardrobes lie ordinately in several rows and columns. They're all dusty except for one in the front row. You have wardrobe. A wooden wardrobe. As soon as Vergil opens
What
it,
the
a rifle
hell?
falls out. It's unloaded and the ammo is at the bottom of the wardrobe to prevent the weapon from firing accidentally. Vergil takes both things with him.
Why?
To warehouse northeast. To warehouse center.
As Connor
To
says,
warehouse
maybe it's just his
southwest.
hobby,
To
you know,
warehouse
everybody has their thing.
northeast.
Nathan was looking for healing potions everywhere.
Wait, why? Warehouse Southwest? That doesn't make sense.
You have reached warehouse northeast. Wooden boxes. To warehouse north.
Okay, so we've gone around.
You
So
have
now we need to-
polystyrene to warehouse northwest.
Where's
To
the center?
warehouse center.
There it is. Alright.
The center of the building. Clothes of several different types of materials are stored in wooden boxes, one for each kind of cloth. You have piles of clothing. Some jean clothes lie in a box. There seems to be something hard underneath them. Upon closer inspection, Vergil finds a semi-automatic Tommy gun and takes it with him. To warehouse north, to warehouse, to warehouse south,
moving
to warehouse
swiftly.
west,
Well, we
Onward
found
and
everything but
upward.
fucking drugs!
to warehouse north, to warehouse east.
What now?
You have to warehouse southwest.
This also doesn't make any sense.
You have reached warehouse southeast.
Yeah,
Barrel
that's wrong.
to warehouse barrel to warehouse east.
Well, no drugs.
You have warehouse southwest to warehouse northeast.
I don't know what to do. We're screwed.
You have wooden box to warehouse east to warehouse entrance.
Okay, let's leave.
You have grass surrounding to Moon City. Grass to
Is that not
You
the
have reached
right place?
save point desert. Desert. The road extends eastward, then curves to the left and goes straight north for miles and miles to the warehouse to facilities. Save point desert to the to facilities. You have reached the villa to near the desert to the out of town road. Villa to near the desert to the out of town. You have reached
We've checked everything,
out of
right?
town road to house backyard to facilities to outskirts to house backyard to outskirts.
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe.
You have reached young adult to out of town road to hotel nightclub to 7th Avenue. Young adult to
We just got teleported here.
You have pawn shop, road to outskirt, to 7th Avenue. Elderly woman to
So do we just go back to the harbor now?
I guess.
You have to 7th Ave to 1st Street, number 1. Teen. To
10 children.
you have to 7th Ave to 1st High to 7th to 1st High to narrow to alley to 1st High to. You have reached mechanic save point to race circuit. Vergil doesn't need anything from this place at the moment. To down mechanic to down to first to.
This is kind of weird.
You have to drunks to 1st Street, number 19. To second
Yeah.
to second.
What?
And don't forget about tab.
You have reached
Mixing
2nd
this
Avenue,
is wonderful.
number 6. Downtown Center, Main Square, to 2nd Avenue, number 13. Dollar to sec. You have reached save point. You save the to 2nd Avenue, number 6. To Ghetto, to 2nd Avenue.
Checked the entire warehouse. There's no drugs.
You have reached
just
street
guns.
lamp to 2nd Avenue, number 13. To 2nd
Maybe
Avenue,
someone stole them.
number 27.
Maybe the guns are booby trapped. Maybe the guns have
You
like
have
GPS
reached
in them.
truck driver to 2nd Avenue, number 20. Truck driver to 2nd Avenue.
I mean, maybe.
You have save point to 2nd to 211. You have continue to harbor entrance.
Let's see what happens.
You have reached parked truck to harbor to Moon City. Parked trucks. Several trucks are parked at the side of the road to harbor.
Yeah, right? Like there might be trapdoors or something. Yeah.
You have
in one of the
harbor
barrels. That would make
containers.
Where did I?
You have parked truck to parked to harbor. You have reached harbor containers. Press tab 2.
You can't move them.
Crane to harbor middle to harbor entrance. Serene gangster. Crane serene. As soon as Vergil tries handing the weapons to the gangster,
Huh?
3 other men in suits from another gang show up, and they're pissed. They're saying that they were the ones that had an agreement with the gangster at the harbor, and the weapons in the warehouse were supposed to be theirs. Said gangster feigns ignorance, but the 3 dudes pull out their guns. Vergil must resolve the situation immediately.
What?
With his
The
Tommy
shootout
gun.
has begun. Shots on the left.
I thought we were doing drugs. Like a drug delivery.
Shots on the left.
I'm so confused.
Shots in the middle. Shots on the right.
I kind of like the music though.
Shots in the middle.
It's weird.
Shots in the middle. Shots on the left. Shots in the middle. Victory.
What the heck?
Vergil gets
Whoa,
some
what kind of
medicine.
a drop
Press
is that? What
control
the-
to continue.
Okay, I got a medicine.
After the shootout with the enemy gang, Vergil looks for some crates so he can put the corpses in them to get rid of the evidence. He's assisted by Hill, a drug addict girl who works for Sin to get the drug. The two begin working, and after a while they start talking. Hill tells Vergil that she is the kind of a handyman, adopted by a family since she has been abandoned by her real parents as a child. Despite her addiction, she has no choice but to work for Sin, because getting a normal job in her current condition is practically impossible. She seemed determined to seek medical help and quit her life as a member of the underground as soon as she gets enough money to live decently. Vergil feels sympathy for her situation. Maybe Moon City still has some hope. You have reached harbor containers. Crane to harbor and crane to harbor middle.
Now what?
I guess now we gotta see not Vergil. Now we gotta see the guy.
You have
again.
reached save point
yeah.
to pier to harbor work save point to pier to harbor workers. A few workers are playing poker using a small
You ever
metallic
work?
save point to pier to harbor. You have crane to harbor middle to harbor entrance.
I wonder how much of this game we have. Like we surely must be getting toward the end, right?
You have parked trucks
Yeah,
to
probably.
harbor.
Do we have like
to
2?
Moon City.
I would hope so. I would imagine.
Probably.
Story certainly feels that way.
Oh.
As soon as Vergil leaves the harbor, the moon goddess who requested the job approaches him and gets in the car without saying a word. She just tells him to go to the hotel nightclub in the northern part of the city. Sin has business with the owners, which are using the place as a roofing business for drug trafficking and are willing to enter his business. He never deals with these kinds of people directly, but it's the goddess's job. As a last remark, she tells Vergil that while they are on that place, he shouldn't talk unless given permission to, and leave every business decision to her. Vergil nods and starts driving to the nightclub. You have reached outskirts.
On
Young adult.
right around here.
To out-of-town road. To hotel nightclub.
This game literally puts us right where we need to go all the time now. It's also just like, you know what? I'm gonna make your life easier.
The place looks like a normal 3-star hotel. It has white walls and a brown marble floor, and it's well lit. A man in a jacket that appears to be the owner has been waiting for Vergil and the goddess at the entrance. As soon as they arrive, the goddess begins negotiations with the nightclub owners, and she tells Vergil to stay put, not take initiative, and not intervene. He also asks Vergil to check the hotel for anything suspicious. You have reached hotel, ground floor, reception desk. The reception desk is empty. The hotel is supposed to be closed at the moment. The goddess. The goddess is busy talking with the owner about Sin's business. She ignores Vergil.
No.
Owner of the nightclub. The owner tries to ignore Vergil as he focuses all of his attention on what the goddess is telling him. First floor. To Moon City. Reception. First floor.
What do we got?
The first floor of the hotel has red velvet walls, and 3 entrances to rooms can be seen. It appears to be a love hotel, where each room is fashioned in a particular way. There's also a guy in a tank top resting on one of the walls, looking up at the ceiling with a worried expression. You have a save point.
Hold on. He's resting on one of the walls?
Save the game.
Yeah, that happened before. We also had things lying on the wall.
Stressed man.
Well, I mean, on that place.
This guy seems distraught. It's as if he's looking for something. When Vergil questions him about that, he answers that he remembers to have left a family photo in the establishment somewhere, but he doesn't remember where it is and can't move from his place due to his boss's orders. To modern room.
What is he,
to
like,
old-fashioned
duct
room.
taped to the
To
wall?
medieval looking. To ground safe. Stressed. To modern room.
You probably should save.
This bedroom is the most normal here. It has a double bed with white sheets, a flat screen OLED TV, a normal bathroom.
Oh.
It's a room fitting for a 3-star hotel.
And
Vergil thinks it's for guests that don't like the kinkier, weirder rooms of the establishment. You have
Why would
reached
you?
Bed. A normal-looking white double bed. It's been cleaned recently. TV. A flat-screen OLED TV. It's turned off at the moment. Closet. The door to the closet is locked.
Boo.
To first floor. Bed. To first. You save point. You save stressed man. To modern. To old-fashioned room.
All right, what we got here?
This room seems to be fashioned after the 60s. Several rock band posters have been attached to the wall. A desk, the bedside table, and even the windows seem to be from the time period. You have 50s double bed. The bed has been placed inside the body of a 60s convertible car. It looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Family photo. Family photo. It's colored. Seems kind of out of place with the atmosphere of the place. Must have been left here by accident. Vergil takes it with him. 50s double bed. To first floor. To first.
Let's talk to the guy.
Safe. Stressed man. The guy recognizes the photo immediately and asks Vergil for it, and he hands it to him. As thanks,
Great
because he
documentary
thinks that
about
Vergil
cats.
can be trusted due to his honesty, and he's not being hostile to other people he should be negotiating with, he reveals some new info about how this nightclub works as a roofing mechanism for illegally obtained money. Vergil thanks the man and says he'll think about the offer. He really won't.
What offer?
To old-fashioned, to medieval-looking room, to ground save point. You see, to medieval-looking room.
Oh yeah.
This room doesn't have a window and looks more like a dungeon. There's no bed. The walls are made of stone. The floor is wooden. A single candle lights the place and is attached to the wall. And there are actual prison bars that outline what appears to be a cell, which has some handcuffs attached to the wall.
Jeez.
You have fake metallic cuffs attached to the wall.
What is that?
Fake metallic cuffs. On closer inspection, these cuffs made for role-playing seem to be rather sturdy. Vergil wonders if these are really fake, or if they've actually been used to torture someone. The room does seem to have been cleaned recently. In fact, Vergil deliberates that it's better to stop thinking about this immediately. Drawer. There seems to be a key inside this drawer. Vergil takes it with him.
Yeah. Vergil or a kleptomaniac.
To first floor. Fake wooden table. A rough wooden table with dark veins painted on it to give it the impression of being old and ruined by humidity. Part of the decor of the place. To first floor. Fake to wooden tape to
See if you can open the
first floor.
closet in the first room.
Oh yeah, good idea.
You have save point. You have bed. Closet. Inside the closet there's a metal bar. Vergil takes it. It can be used to bust down the entrance door and fight if the situation outside is dire.
What?
Bed. To first floor.
Okay. That's random.
You have save point.
Save.
To ground floor. Save point.
Right.
As soon as Vergil comes back, he hears a shot coming from one of the nightclub owners, directed at the goddess. Something must have gone wrong in the negotiation. The goddess dodges the hit. Since the alliance with Sin is clearly no longer on the table, Vergil and the goddess must escape and report him immediately. But first, they must take care of the attackers. The shootout has begun.
Let's find out if
Shots in the middle.
gunfight works.
Shots on the left.
We're still using our gun.
Shots on the left.
That sounds like
Shots on the left.
what kind of pain tone was that?
Shots in the middle. Shots on the left.
Oh shit!
More than
Shots on the right.
I got hit.
Shots in the middle. Shots on the right.
I love that farting sound.
Shots on the left. Shots on the right. Shots in the middle. Victory.
Victory.
Vergil gets some medicine. Press control to continue.
Nice. Alright.
You have reached hotel, ground floor. Reception desk, first floor to Moon City. Reception to Moon City.
Goddess is gone.
Vergil and the goddess get to their car and begin running away from the Love Hotel. The sirens of the police cars can be heard approaching. Someone must have heard the commotion inside and called the cops.
Honestly, sounds like
Vergil
we're
must drive to a
Yeah,
safe place
exactly.
as quickly as possible.
Also, why is it so fucking jumpy? What the hell is going on with the police car?
Reception desk, first floor to Moon City.
What the heck?
Oh, well, that was weird.
Get ready. Start in 3.
Oh.
2.
Oh, okay.
One.
Okay.
Obstacle on the right.
Alright, watch this, goddess.
Obstacle on the left. Center. Right turn incoming. Turn completed.
You should turn the music up a bit.
Left. Vergil gets hit. Obstacle in the center.
That's your
Obstacle
fault.
in the center. Vergil gets hit. Incoming. Turn completed. Obstacle in the center.
We haven't died yet.
Left. Left. Left turn incoming. Turn completed. Left. Center. Right. Right turn incoming. Turn
Yeah, right?
completed.
You just left the goddess. That's true.
Center. Left turn incoming.
What?
I'm just making sure
Track
we're all
turn
ready.
complete 50%. Right. Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
And also, you know, we also
Center.
stripping.
Left.
Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Right. Left.
Center. Right turn incoming. Turn completed.
Left.
Left. Center. Left turn incoming. Turn
You're
complete.
driving with the best of Moon City.
Center.
Left.
Right turn incoming. Turn completed.
Left.
The escape is over. Vergil successfully escaped. After having successfully escaped, the goddess is very, very happy with how Vergil behaved. He's proven to be very capable and reliable. Some days later, she contacts Vergil and gives him the next mission. He must carry 3 crates containing a lot of drugs. He must bring them to a shed in the westernmost part of the suburbs, the one near the only brown house in the place. The goddess also states that she will personally accompany Vergil in the operation. The two get into the car, looking for the crates. You have reached Road to Suburbs.
Wait, so do we have the
Press
crates?
Tab. Save point. Bus stop. To suburbs.
no
7th Avenue. Save point. To
Wait,
You have reached suburbs and signpost to suburbs. Main Street.
Well, I
Number
mean, this
4.
is closer, right? Hold on.
You open
1.
police ID. Vergil's ID police card. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
I guess that means we
You're
don't.
back in the to suburbs. Make to signpost to Moon
At least
City.
this game, unlike Blind Quest, actually removes your unused inventory items.
Fuck, I don't. You know, let's
suburb.
let's see if we have it. Let's go to the house because it's closer.
You have young guy to suburb. Young. This boy greets Vergil and recognizes that he's not from around here. He warns him about the fact that this part of town is seemingly housing several gangsters, and to watch out who Vergil talks to on the street. Because, while everything seems fine at first sight,
I wonder if he still
not
talks about
everyone
the
is
car
clean
part.
here. Vergil tells him about the car part that he needs, and the boy remembers to have seen something that could be useful in a garbage pile. To suburbs, Main Street, number 15.
Yeah. About that.
You have reached children. To suburbs, drug crate.
Hasn't-
Children,
hasn't it been
drug
like
crate.
multiple weeks now?
A suspicious-looking crate with sin written on it has been placed here. It's what Vergil has to bring to the
Wow.
shack, so he grabs it and
That's-
shoves it in his car.
This
So,
is just getting
that's-
lazy at this point.
Children. To suburbs,
Yeah, it's very
15th
to
Avenue. To
inconspicuous,
suburbs,
isn't it?
Main Street, number 27. You have reached Main Street, number 27, to end of Main Street.
Alright. Why didn't the guy go and get it himself?
You have reached Garish Car to Alley.
I think this is where we're going.
You have reached fence.
Maybe the goddess
to
also is
abandoned
also
house
thinking
to
about
end of
children.
Main Street. Drug fence. Drug crate. A suspicious-looking crate with sin written on it has been placed here. It's what Vergil has to bring to the shack, so he grabs it and shoves it into his car.
How many more?
Fence to abandoned
One more.
house.
One more? Oh shit.
You have reached a cornfield
Yeah, it's
to
at number
alley.
3.
Cornfield to alley.
Where's the shack?
You have fence to abandoned house to end of Main fence to end. You have Garish to alley to suburb Garish to.
So the other one is probably here somewhere.
You have to end of Main Street to suburbs 27th.
maybe here.
You have to suburb drug crate.
Yep.
A suspicious-looking crate with sin written on it has been placed here. It's what Vergil has to bring to the shack, so he grabs it and shoves it in his car. To suburbs, Main Street, to suburbs, 15th Avenue, number 3.
I think this is where we're going.
You have reached to Brown House, to suburbs, trash can, to Brown House.
Yep.
You have reached Brown House, save point, to shed, to shed.
Alrighty.
A simple shed, quite spacious on the inside, about 6 meters by 6 meters. It has a steel ceiling, wooden walls, and a smooth concrete floor. You have reached shed, empty boxes, pieces of wood, clear space. Vergil leaves the crates he's carrying in his car here. There's still plenty of room in the shed to move around. Vergil puts the last crate into the shed. Some police sirens are heard in the distance. The two get into the car and run away. The goddess is furious. She thinks that Hill is responsible for tipping the police regarding the crates. The girl always used hard drugs. Perhaps this time she was found in the usual state of confusion by a policeman, and she spilled the beans on the crates. Vergil is sure that she wouldn't do anything like that, and someone else must have tipped off the police. The goddess begins to accuse Vergil too, but he's already shown his loyalty. So the goddess tells Vergil that she won't accuse Hill on one condition, that he complete his job on his own, looking for some chemicals used for the production of the drug and stolen by a gang in the ghetto. You have reached 2nd Avenue, number 30, save point, to 2nd, to Ghetto.
This thing really does just put us right where we need to go.
You have reached
Well, I'm not
Northwest
gonna complain
Ghetto.
about
Movie post to get to movie poster to Ghetto.
that. What
North.
does I actually have to find it?
Yeah, we'll find it. I'm sure. Maybe. Perhaps.
You have reached Laundry to Ghetto Center to Ghetto Laundry to get.
Oh shit, what am I doing?
I don't know.
You have reached Northwest Ghetto movie poster to Ghetto North to Ghetto West. You have to Ghetto Northwest to Ghetto grocery store to Ghetto to Ghetto Southwest.
It's probably not in the grocery store.
You have young boy to Ghetto young boy to Ghetto West to Ghetto South.
Down, 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 down.
You have to worn out garage to Ghetto to worn out. An empty gray garage with nothing inside. A staircase can be seen leading upwards, probably to an apartment. You have busted car. A very rusty, broken car. Nothing in it works, and some pieces of the interior and the hood of the car have been taken off.
Huh.
To drugs lab. As soon as Vergil enters, 3 young men are seen running out of the garage. They seem to be in a hurry, and Vergil suspects that they are the thieves the goddess talked to him about. They have nothing on their hands, but quickly get into a car that has been parked nearby. Vergil yells at them to stop, but they don't listen. Vergil then gets in his car and begins chasing the men, with the intent of apprehending them and sending them to the police station. Get ready. Start in 3, 2, 1.
That's quite a crazy double life, bud.
Yep.
Obstacle in the center. Left turn incoming. Turn completed. Center. Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Yay.
Right. Left turn incoming. Turn completed.
Oh shit.
Center. Center. Right turn incoming. Turn completed. Right.
Left.
Left. Left turn incoming.
Auto-tune that? Auto-tune what?
Turn completed. Track completed at 50%.
I'm starting
Right.
to pay so much attention.
Oh,
Left.
Something.
Yeah, no, I can't be bothered.
Right turn incoming.
My car noises.
Oh.
Turn completed.
I need to actually kind of drive.
Left. Left turn incoming.
As someone pointed out earlier, you know, we don't want to waste
Turn
minutes.
completed. Center. Right turn incoming. Turn completed. Right. Right turn incoming.
Right turn incoming. You've encountered 3 right turns.
Turn completed.
Choose an action for
Turn.
Vergil.
Left turn incoming.
No, it's a siren.
Turn completed.
That's an interesting idea
Left.
for an RPG.
Left turn incoming. Turn completed. The escape is over.
Wait, what?
Vergil won the race.
What?
Vergil and the other policemen catch up to the thieves and manage to apprehend them. They must know something about the stolen drugs. Once they've been transported to the Moon City police station, Vergil heads back toward their hideout. He thinks he'll ask them a few questions at the police station after checking on what's inside. You have reached
I'm sure.
worn-out garage. Busted car
I
to
haven't done
drugs
the work
lab.
quest actually yet.
All right, drugs.
Department adapted into a chemistry lab. There are some machines lying around, turned off. No one is in the room. You
Other
have
chemicals.
chemical equipment. A metal table with an extractor hood behind a piece of glass, which leaves only enough room on the bottom to fit a pair of hands. It's used by chemists to work with compounds that can be toxic if you breathe them in. In this case, it must have been used in one of the processes necessary to manufacture a kind of drug. Workstation. A metal table near a pair of machines whose function is probably related to the refinement of cocaine.
What the fuck?
Well, that makes some very trippy noises.
Chemical equipment. To worn out garage. Chemical equipment. Works. Chemical equipment.
Oh, cool. 2 chemical equipment.
Some of the materials that are used for the synthesis of cocaine are here, but not all of them. Vergil thinks that he will question the thieves that have been apprehended about this. Chemical equipment. Workstation. Chemical to work. Chemical to worn out garage.
All right.
Busted car to drugs lab to Moon City. Busted to
Get out of here.
You have reached to worn out garage to Ghetto Southwest.
All right. We need to get to the.
You have reached young boy
Police.
to Ghetto West to get.
Da-da-da-da.
You have reached movie poster to Moon City.
Yep. Here we go.
You have save point to get up to teenager to get to 2nd Avenue, number 6.
Oh shit.
Where's
Where's the police station? I haven't been there in so
you have
long.
street to 5th Street.
Ah,
Yeah, right?
here we
Like,
go.
literally, we haven't been there for like 3 hours, almost.
You have Vergil's apartment. Vergil's apartment is on the 1st floor. To 2nd Ave to 5th Street. Vergil to 5th.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
I think.
You have to Public Park. To 5th Street. To 5th Street. Bench. To Public. To 5th Street. Number 1.
Here it is.
A dead end with the police station on the right side. Seen from the outside, it's a half-white, half-black building. The lower half in white, the upper one is in black.
Damn.
You to 5th Street, to Moon's Mural, to 5th to Moon City Police.
Someone's gonna see us, right? This whole thing is just gonna bust.
You have reached to Fox's office, to Vergil's office, to Corridor, to Moon's, to Fox's office.
Hey, I'm involved in drug
Commissioner
deals.
Fox's office. He can be seen sitting behind his desk, looking at his computer. There's a window, a plant, and a bookcase filled with law books behind him. You have window, plant, fire extinguisher, Commissioner Fox. He's working on something on his computer. Strongly suggests Vergil to get working on his operation.
Nice laptop keyboard. It sounds horrible.
To main hall. You to Fox's, to Vergil.
Maybe in here? Or the prison cell?
You have reached save point. Book save to main hall.
Yep. Probably.
To Fox, to Vergil, to Corridor, to Moon, to Corridor.
Alright.
You have to garage, to main drug producing materials thieves. To garage, drug. The thieves, which are currently being supervised by some officers, give up the location of the missing materials after a round of questioning. They're in a storage room located in a dark alley in the eastern part of the ghetto. To garage,
Okay.
to main hall, drug produce, to drug. The thieves, which are currently being supervised by to garage, to main home.
Let's leave and go back to the fucking...
You have to Vergil's, to corridor, to Moon City.
Let's drive out of the police station.
You have reached to 5th Street, number 5, to Moon's Mural, to
wasn't
5th
muted.
Street, to Moon City Police.
So Connor said that according to the developer, what he said on the forum, the game
You have
is
reached to Public
about
Park.
between 5 and 6 hours long. Quite a while.
To 5th Street, number 9, to 5th Street, number 1.
Should we keep going?
I think what we should do, because also
You have
I've,
reached Vergil's
I
apartment,
don't know,
to 2nd
but,
Avenue, number 20.
Like halfway falling asleep.
You have reached
so
Street
maybe
to
let's
2nd
finish
Avenue,
this
number
plot point, we
13,
can come
to
back to
2nd
it, and then
Avenue,
if we need to
number
fill
27.
time, well, we can then like tackle the concept demo.
You have reached Truck Drive, to
whatever
2nd,
else
this
comes
Truck
along
Drive,
in
to
it.
2nd Avenue, number 34.
Wait,
To 2nd Avenue, number 20. To
where's the ghetto? What the fuck?
You have Save Point, to 2nd to 11th Street, to Fish Save Point, to 2nd.
Oh no, I went the wrong way.
You have Truck Drive, to 2nd Avenue, number 34, to 2nd. You have reached 2nd Avenue, number 20. Press tab to move. Street lamp to 2nd Avenue, number 13. To street lamp to 5th Street.
I need some cocaine to get through this.
Save to 2nd to Ghetto. Save this to Ghetto.
Yeah, so I think when we finish this part, we
You
can-
have movie poster to Ghetto North, to Ghetto West.
Oh shit. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the long
You
way
have
around.
to
No.
Ghetto Northwest.
I want to go there.
You have movie to Ghetto North.
I'm gonna go here.
You have laundry to Ghetto Center, to Ghetto Northwest. Laundry to Ghetto Center.
Do I really have
You have
to?
to get to Ghetto West, to Ghetto South. Kiosk to
Do you
Ghetto
have to what?
North, to Ghetto West.
I really have to go the long way around.
You have to Ghetto Northwest, to Ghetto Center, to Ghetto Southwest. You have Young Boy to Ghetto West, to Ghetto South.
To Ghetto South.
You have to Worn Out to Ghetto Southwest, to Ghetto Center, to Ghetto Southeast.
Almost.
You have Cop to get Cop, presumably one of Vergil's colleagues, to Ghetto South, to Ghetto East.
Alrighty. Something's about to happen.
You have reached to Ghetto, to Ghetto, to Ghetto,
Probably.
to Ghetto, to Ghetto Center, to Ghetto Northeast.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you found a dead end.
You have to Dark Alley, to Ghetto, to Ghetto, to Ghetto Act to Dark Alley.
Oh, here.
A narrow alley in which not a lot of light passes through. According to the thieves, the storage room should be here, and at a closer inspection on one of the red brick walls, Vergil recognizes an unlocked metallic door with the same color of the wall. You have a trash container. It's a person-tall garbage can. It's filled to the brim with trash, so much so that it's overflowing outside from the top.
Ew.
To storage room, to Moon City, trash container, to store.
Alright. Storage room.
A small room, about 3 meters by 3 meters, in which some items are hidden inside. There's a light that can be turned on by a button on the wall, allowing to see what's inside.
Alright.
You have cardboard boxes, machine pieces, and black compost. To Dark Alley, cardboard boxes. Some empty cardboard boxes stacked on top of
Whoa.
each other.
He got quiet.
Machine piece. This is the place the thieves talked to Vergil about. And they didn't lie. These are the materials that were missing. Vergil puts them in the car. During the exploration of the thieves' shelters and the questioning at the police station, Vergil picked up some clues. which became clear to him just now after depositing all the drug equipment. It seems that all the attacks on Mr. Sin's business have a common direction, or someone who knows Sin, but who has no position of power. Vergil immediately thinks of Almanan. He must speak to his friend, and so he calls him. Almanan trusts Vergil and tells him the truth. He's not working for Sin anymore, but he still needs money for his daughter's health care. Drug trafficking is the only way in Moon City, even if it means clashing with Mr. Sin. Almanan asks Vergil to join him. Vergil can't, but he won't betray him. Vergil's cell phone rings again. It's the goddess, and she has another job for him. The gang that attacked them the last time at the harbor is gathering up for a new attack, and 4 modified cars must be brought to a safe place with a truck. She tells Vergil to talk to a man at the 27th number of the 2nd Avenue for further details. Vergil asks Hill to accompany him. You have reached 2nd Avenue, number 27.
Ha!
Truck driver, to second truck driver. The truck driver says that the cars that need to be taken are in the harbor in the southern part of town, before downtown. There should also be a car near this street, and another one near the nightclub. There are 4 in total. He asks Vergil to report to him when he's done loading all the cars into the truck.
Okay, I really think we should take a break. Unless you really want to finish.
I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if the game does indeed last between like 5 and 6 hours, then we would be here quite a bit. Maybe that's a test. Super free.
Hey, man, meat shield.
Oh yeah, that's also potentially what the reason.
Yeah, what do we do? Chat.
The way I see it, even if it takes us like an hour next week, we can always fill the rest of the stream and like play the content demo or do whatever.
I thought we were gonna wait until the game is out.
Oh. I mean, we could do that. We have 2 votes to pause.
Okay.
If nobody else says anything so far. What? Yep.
All right, we can pause. I would probably be up to.
The truck driver says that the cars that need to be taken.
I mean, we could probably also stream tomorrow. Like, I would be up for it.
Please move it to somewhere where I can prepare myself for the torture, Connor says. Oh.
Okay, lots of people are pausing. Yeah, so, I don't know, tomorrow or next week?
Tomorrow, I'm not sure how easy that would be for me. Next week, I can probably do.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All
Yep.
right. Okay, works for me.
Hope you enjoyed the ASMR. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the game, like the gameplay is a thing. I kind of think the story is interesting enough. The setting is unique, so that's the one thing that people have at least been getting better at, like coming up with settings that are kind of interesting.
And
Yeah.
I mean, for here, I need to actually look at how much I paid for this. Hold on, I really do want to know now.
I think it was like €6. I think you told me that in the morning actually, because I talked to you and you were like, oh, you paid like $6.50, I think, $6.40 something. There are definitely worse things you could
Let's
be
see.
spending money on. Ha!
Oh yeah, $5.90.
The truck driver says that the cars that need
Shut
to
up about the goddamn truck drivers. Jesus. Do I need to Oh, how do I need to save.
To Second truck driver. To Second Avenue.
When did you last
number
save?
34. To Second Avenue, number 20.
I do want to save.
Yep.
You have street lamp to 5th rigged car. Street lamp to 5th Street. Number
Oh, well,
not
there's
rigged
already
street
a rigged
lamp.
car,
To
but
2nd Avenue, number 13.
where is the save point?
Next
You
to
have
most
save
major
point.
areas.
Save the game.
All right.
Right here. How convenient.
Okay. Cool. Anyway. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you
Indeed.
enjoyed as much as we enjoyed.
Join
What?
us
No.
next
I was
week.
not talking to you, Siri. Jesus. I hope you enjoyed all the drug dealings, all the weed deliveries, all the races, and all the finding things and weed deliveries and finding things and races and weed deliveries. And I hope you enjoyed all the finding things and the weed deliveries. And I hope you enjoyed all the races and the finding things and the weed deliveries. And yeah. All right, that's it. Once again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the donations. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Join the Discord. Join the Discord.
Oh yeah, of course.
Join the Discord. Yeah, and that's it. You know what? I'm not even gonna fade out this time.